don't know if the shooter was.
We're going to find you.
Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
With the White House saying the U.S. is meeting its objectives in the war with Iran, correspondent Karen Travers reports the president confirms his administration is seeking an additional $200 billion for the war and beyond.
President Trump says his administration is being, quote, very judicious with its request for $200 billion in new funding for the war in Iran, telling reporters Tuesday in the Oval Office.
It's a small price to pay to make sure that we stay tippy-top.
But the president also suggested some of that money would go toward replenishing stockpiles that have been used to give weapons to Ukraine in recent years.
We're asking for a lot of reasons beyond even what we're talking about in Iran.
But he later said the U.S. has, quote, tremendous unlimited supply and that he's simply building the military.
A new tool to help Fulton County find contraband at the county jail. Sheriff Pat Labatt says Fulton is the first in the nation to deploy high-tech drones.
The immediate perimeter is what we'll focus on with this particular drone.
Labatt says they tracked more than 300 illegal drone flights in and around the jail last year alone. The program's cost is covered by the Sheriff's Foundation. A fake rideshare driver accused of ripping off drunk men is arrested in Kennesaw, and police are looking for more victims.
Officers believe the suspect, Jessica Digby, was offering intoxicated males rides home and then stealing from them. Digby called police claiming one man wouldn't leave her car until he found his phone. She ended up being the one arrested for driving with a suspended license, and Officer David Buchanan says their investigations show.
We found out that she is not affiliated with any sort of rideshare, not with Uber or Lyft.
He says officers searched her car, finding not only the victim's phone and credit card, but over 100 other cards and several drugs inside. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
Digital dementia is a real problem. New research finds American adults are spending way too much time on their phones, and it could be affecting their brain health. Board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Sue Varma says there are some things you can do to help put your phone down.
Are there things that I can do on my phone, put it on grayscale, so it doesn't look as colorful and as addictive and exciting?
40% of Americans say they are online almost constantly. March Madness begins with 16 first-round games today and 16 more tomorrow. New York Knicks legend John Starks tells us which teams will have the best chance of going far in the tournament.
You're looking at this time of the year, what coaches have prepared their team for this grind, because it's a grind.
Georgia opens the tournament tonight at 9:45 against St. Louis. You can hear it live here on WSB, and at about that same time, Kennesaw State takes on Gonzaga. It is now 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Travel advisory through Union City, Bill. Crash 85 northbound on the south side just before 285. Exit 68. Only the right lane is open. You're jammed before Highway 138. Exit off there. Head west and take Highway 29 as an alternate. Crash just cleared in Cobb County, 75 northbound between 575 and Barrett Parkway. Also had a southbound crash at South Marietta Parkway. That was in the left lane. It as well has cleared. 85 northbound, that's filling in fast out of DeKalb and Gwinnett from Chamblee Tucker Road up past Jimmy Carter. That earlier right lane construction all gone. 85 northbound before Highway 317, but that afternoon volume's already in place between Duluth and Suwanee. From the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center, Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Fair skies for this evening. Not quite as chilly for tomorrow morning as lows settle into the mid-40s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, warming up to the mid-70s. Even warmer for this weekend with highs in the low 80s.
Right now, it's 68 in Stone Mountain, 65 in Austell, and 69 in Fayetteville. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 plus 5 minutes in of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. That guy's in my head for some reason. He's in my head.
You approve, sir? All right, Eric Von Susteren.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Von Hestron.
Know that.
Hey.
Greta Von Hestron.
By the way, she's at Newsmax, Greta. She's at Newsmax.
Oh, well, good. How's she doing? How are her ratings?
Hi.
Is she, does she ever
She's a news girl. She's a lawyer girl.
Yeah, does she ever say, did she ever mention me? Does she ever talk about me? Ever?
Only good things. I think you're all right. They always do this. Larry King went to Russia today, remember?
Well, you go where the work is.
You got to do it.
But, I mean, that's it. Where's she at, did you say?
Newsmax.
Newsmax.
Are they?
Is that bad? I should have
big,
stopped
right?
her. It should be just where is she? Not at. You don't have to put at on
Where is she at?
That's true.
Yeah.
I
where is
hate
she?
that.
I was going to You hate that? You hate at that
No, I hate that.
when you say at?
Where do I turn at? Just stop at
Yeah,
turn.
just stop. Just where do I turn? Not where I
Where
turn.
do I turn?
You know, it
Where do
drives-
I turn at?
it drives me crazy when people say whenever when the word when is enough. Dale Jarrett used to call NASCAR races. And he'd say, whenever he gets to turn 3, yeah, he's going to get there in a moment. Is it going to take a year? Whenever he gets to turn 3, it's going to when he gets to turn 3.
Whenever.
Well, maybe he's thinking that'll crash. Or he could crash, and that influences the whenever because he might not get there.
Oh, yeah, okay. If
and
he
when
does,
would assume
I
that
think
he's
he was
definitely
saying-
going to get there.
Let me Google this. Whenever do you use whenever?
Well, I think you use it just in a different context.
No, you get it. I put whenever when you use.
Either way, both standout prepositions.
Oh, are you showing off? Mm-hmm. Is that what you're doing?
Do not end a sentence in a preposition, which is really just a etiquette rule. It's not like an actual English rule. The reason why we say don't do it is because Latin says you can't do it.
In hour 3, ladies and gentlemen, stick around.
Also-
dangling participles.
And you don't want to
Separatees.
split an infinitive.
Oh, no, you don't, because the whole world will blow up.
And if you
Right?
do, really, again, it's just an etiquette thing because we thought Latin was the fanciest language. And so we decided that in English we shouldn't split infinitives.
What
But
is an infinitive? I don't even
an
remember.
infinitive is
Don't
like
split it.
Yeah.
to go or to run.
Okay.
And you shouldn't split it. So the best example is from Star Trek where it says to boldly go.
Uh-huh.
You're splitting to go with the adverb boldly.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't do that. You should say to go boldly.
Oh.
But the real reason why you shouldn't do it is because in
Shatner.
Latin, there's the word
Sabotage.
to go is actually just one word, and you cannot split it.
So don't split Oppenheimer's. He was the one.
Yes,
He was
he
the first
split
one to
the first-
split the infinitive, and
Yeah.
the whole world has changed ever since.
Also,
Bad grammar, that Oppenheimer, yes?
speak in active voice. Passive voice is things like when Reagan said
Don't you go
mistakes were made.
Don't go after Reagan.
Well,
I'm
mistakes
just
were
using
made.
it. I'm just using a popular example.
I know that, but you're going after Reagan. Whatever happened to my WSC?
I didn't say that idiot Reagan.
Well, that's bad grammar right there.
That idiot dye job Reagan.
Oh, what I'd give for Ronald Reagan.
You would?
Today.
I should have done it back in '84.
Why can't
I
you
don't
just
know his politics, but he just seems sweet.
He was, well, you know what? He believed in what it wasn't like these politicians today. You could disagree with Reagan, and there were plenty of things to disagree with Reagan on, but he wasn't phony. He was, he had a
He wasn't
set
gonna
of
arrest
beliefs.
you if you
No, you were allowed to
criticized him?
disagree. You were allowed to disagree with Reagan without being arrested.
I
yeah.
rescued the dentists from Grenada.
That's true. He had a great, one of the last great war moments for us.
Hey, at
Everybody
least-
thought we were dead after
In and
Vietnam.
out. Hey, at least now the ghost of Reagan has an amazing TikTok shop.
That is true.
Oh, that's right. You can get I Kicked Ass and Grenada T-shirts right now. You ever see the best war movie ever made?
The one with the Hellcats of the Navy?
No.
That's got you and your wife in it.
Well, which wife?
The one that
Jane?
Nancy.
I didn't know Nancy was an actress.
Nancy was an actress, and
Wow.
when she married you, she said, now I'm a wife, and she was the political one. You had your ideas, but she
Yes.
was the political one, and you became a political team together.
Well-
First, you were the head of the Screen Guild, whatever.
That's where
and
I got
then,
rid of the commies.
That's right. And then you ended up.
And ratted out on Elia Kazan.
Yeah, you didn't like On the Waterfront, apparently.
No, but the best war movie is Heartbreak Ridge, because it's about Grenada.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Is it about Grenada?
Oh, yes.
Is it true?
The great Clint, what's his name? Eastwood?
Howard.
Yes. Yeah.
No,
Clint
not
Howard.
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard. Great action star.
I do love Gentle Ben.
Oh, those are different times.
But yes, that movie was about the Grenada invasion.
And back then, it was like, Reagan, he's a right-wing nut.
Yeah.
They had no idea. Had no idea where this country was
Tear
going.
down this
Do
person.
not fly over the Gulf of Sidra.
I remember when he said, tear down this, Mr. Gorbachev,
Tear
the
down this wall.
And I thought to myself, well, that's ridiculous. That wall's never coming down. You're just being political. And then a few years later.
Really?
Yeah. It just seemed ridiculous to me. That the wall, I mean, I grew up. That's the way the world was. And that's the thing about Reagan is he gave his first anti-Soviet Union speech, I think, sometime in the 50s. And then 1 year after he left office, the wall fell, mainly because of what he did while he was in office.
And then the Scorpions put out that awesome song.
Yes.
What song?
There's a song that supposedly the CIA wrote for the Scorpions or something.
Well, I don't know. There's a whole podcast where they allege that the CIA wrote the song.
What is it, The Winds of Change?
Yeah, something like that.
Look that up.
How does it go?
It's a very kind of Hasselhoffian song.
It's
as I
terrible.
recall.
I mean, I love the Scorpions in the 80s, but this was like, all right, I get it.
I saw the Scorpions in the 80s.
They were German, for God's
I
sake.
saw a scorpion in a shoe once.
Oh, I'm glad
Yeah.
you saw it before you put your foot in there.
Hell yeah.
You got an eagle eye on them.
Gotta check your shoes first.
That's why she got the nickname, Eagle Eye
Eagle Eye Autumn?
Yeah.
Eagle Eye Autumn.
That's why she could spot really cool things in dumpsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eagle
Free
Eye Autumn.
lotion, everybody. Come and get it.
Free lotion. What a sell. What a pitch. Who can say no? Who can say no?
Expired hemorrhoid cream.
Does it really expire? Look where you're putting it. It's not as if it's going to.
It ain't the best lube.
Just because the seal is broken doesn't mean that it's gone bad.
No, it doesn't. And just because it's got that yellow crud around.
Yeah.
Just wipe that off.
Are you not able to find Winds of Change by the Scorpions?
Oh, you want us to listen to this song?
No, I wanted to look at it.
I want to look at it.
I thought you just wanted to
Yeah, hold up a picture.
confirm that's the
Could you-
title.
Could you show me a picture of the song?
I can sing it for you.
I want to
Okay.
taste it.
It's like Winds of Change.
Here we go.
Something like that. I don't know.
Just got to go
Here
through
we go.
one Wagovia.
Rock you like a hurricane. No, not that one.
I saw Richie Blackmore's Rainbow
Nice.
and Scorpions on the same card
Cool.
in the 80s.
In
I
Rochester?
Thought, yeah. And I thought, this Richie Blackmore, what an ego. Why's he got to put his name up there? But then I realized people wouldn't know that he was the hit. He was selling tickets.
Yeah, Scorpions.
Oh.
And this
I know
is
the beginning
about-
of this.
Right, so this is about the falling of the wall?
Yes.
And the CIA made it?
Supposedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, they wrote it or something and told the Scorpions to sing it. Already the worst Scorpions song ever.
Down to Corky Park of changes.
Okay, that's enough. I hated this kind of 80s crap. It had to be early 90s, actually, right?
Well, 89.
Yeah. Well, did it come out immediately? No wonder, yeah, the CIA.
It came out shortly after, so you're right. It might be 90.
1990.
Not a good song.
No. This is like when Aerosmith put out that Armageddon song. It's like their biggest song. It's their biggest
I know.
selling song by far. It's the
Is it
worst.
really? It's not
Yes.
the biggest.
Oh, yeah, it's bigger. What do you think is bigger? Big 10-inch? No. This song.
Well, you picked a weird thing to compare it to.
But Dude Looks Like a Lady, that was pretty popular.
No, they had a lot
And,
of popular songs, but I'm telling you, listen, that was a song that, back then,
I forget
you
how
always
it even
wanted,
goes. How's
hey,
it go?
It goes,
I want to look at it, George.
Yeah, can I smell it?
can you bring that up so we can all smell that Aerosmith song?
Which one is this?
It's, what was the, Apocalypse?
I would drill into that comment.
Armageddon. It was a song from Armageddon.
And there was a country version, too, that a country band had a hit with.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, it's such a good song.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to miss a thing.
And I don't want to miss a thing.
Even when I dream of you.
Horrible songs become so huge for great bands. Aerosmith's a great rock and roll band.
Dude
It's the-
looks like a lady.
Well, that's a good song.
I always thought Dream On was their biggest.
Oh.
No,
you
I
wrote
think
that when he was 17.
something off. Sweet Emotion was pretty huge.
Yeah, see, Eric.
No, but it wasn't huge like this. I'm saying it was a huge for them, but it was not like this. And by the way, they didn't write it. They didn't write it.
I'm not wearing underwear. Look at the video.
No, this one was, I think, the FBI.
NASA.
Yeah.
NASA wrote it.
What is wrong with this song? What is wrong
It's
with
just corporate crap.
This?
Yes. It's corporate crap.
I think I slow danced to it in middle school.
Look, and
So that makes it.
Jared,
pretty
I
sad.
realize
I was exposed later in life
I
to this.
know, and
So-
also you probably made out and got laid to it. I get it. I get
I was
it.
not a big
but that
music
doesn't make
laid
it
kind of guy like
no,
that.
no music.
No.
Turn that music off.
Be quiet. Shut up. I'm concentrating.
Welcome back to Alex Williams. Alex says there's a crash, unfortunately, on 85 in Union City.
I like that as maybe some new traffic music leading into me there, Eric. Hey, good afternoon, buddy, into the doctrinaires as well. Big old travel advisory here. It's a crash to 85 northbound. Before you get to I-285, exit 68 coming out of Union City, only the right lane is open. It is jammed back to Highway 138. Use Highway 29 as an alternate. Just found a emergency repair. Another one, west side perimeter. Big hole is opened up in the right lane. 285 southbound, the outer loop Cascade Road, exit 7. They're going to be hanging out in the right lane until they can get this fixed. Delays stretch back towards South Atlanta Road. 285 east and southbound already packed in through DeKalb County from Georgia 400. Not going to find much relief till you get down to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Traffic brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Shop Whole Foods Market. Get 20% off. 8 to 12 count responsibly farmed colossal easy peel white shrimp with Prime through March 24th. While supplies last, shop in store or online. Terms apply. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's Morning News.
In order here, you'll hear Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen.
Make your morning commute a lot more tolerable.
Lane closures begin today as crews start work on express lanes.
Everything you need to know before you start your
New
day.
tech to watch this year includes advancements in self-driving cars and even self-driving 18-wheelers.
Atlanta's Morning News.
Tomorrow starting at 5.
Believed an argument led to a shooting in southwest Atlanta.
Wake up with 95.5 WSB. How Atlanta starts its day.
Atlanta homeowners, your grades are in. Hi, I'm Deborah Morton of the Agency Atlanta, host of Inside Georgia Real Estate right here on 95.5 WSB. Each Saturday, my show covers Atlanta's residential housing market and all things real estate. I've been thrilled that so many WSB listeners have taken me up on my team's offer of a complimentary home report card. This is a customized analysis on your home, a secret weapon to get more when the time comes to sell. Know your home's strengths and weaknesses, learn how it stacks up against your competition, and the best time to sell. When it's time to move, you'll know how to net more money. Spring selling season has already started, so if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, let me send you the Agency Atlanta's free home report card. It's invaluable information, it's free, and there are no strings attached. Go to InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com today to connect with us at the Agency Atlanta. That's InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com.
Energy costs are a big part of any business budget. That's why Georgia Power is here to help you consume less and save more. With energy-saving tips like upgrading to more efficient appliances and installing LED lights to reduce energy use. Plus, we can help you optimize your heating and cooling for even more savings. Making the most of your energy doesn't just help your bottom line. It makes it easy to keep helping the people you're there for. Save more with Georgia Power. Visit georgiapower.com to get started today.
Belinda Skelton here, and I'm with Troy Pensa. Took me up on my free offer of a heart scan from Virtual Imaging and has an incredible story to tell.
I had actually signed up for an Ironman triathlon. As a proactive measure, I went to Virtual Imaging to get my heart scan done. Turns out that my score was a little higher than anticipated. Luckily, my primary care physician took serious notice of it, referred me to a cardiologist. I had my stress test and found out I had 3 blockages.
You weren't having any symptoms.
As an athlete and somebody who's been active my entire life, I never thought that I would even have a remote blockage, but turns out that it's hereditary.
You didn't even experience any chest pains?
None whatsoever.
Wow, that's the scary part. What are you waiting for? Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan with few minimum requirements. If not for yourself, then do it for a loved one. Call now at 770-678-SCAN or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com. 770-678-SCAN.
Your family is so ready to celebrate spring. Get outdoors, relax, and spend quality time together. Do it in your own backyard in a Bullfrog hot tub from Brown's Pools and Spas. Only Bullfrog offers the Jetpack Therapy system, allowing you to customize each seat to fit every body in your family. Save big now. Instant rebates up to $1,500 or 0% for up to 60 months. Hurry, Brown's Pools and Spas spring sale ends March 23rd. BrownsPools.com.
Spring is almost here, and that means termites, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. That's why I trust my Arrow Exterminators team member Ken to keep my home protected. Arrow uses the most effective and environmentally friendly solutions available, and they back it with a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Call for your free pest inspection at 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com and tell them Belinda sent sent you.
Hi, it's Dale from TrustDale.com. I've trusted America's Best Choice for more than a decade for windows, doors, siding, decks, and roofing. Their exclusive 3-way warranty, including my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, protects you if something goes wrong.
Thanks, Dale. At America's Best Choice, we deliver the best exterior solutions that provide long-term value for your home. Schedule your free in-home estimate now at abcwin.com. No pressure, no gimmicks. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
This is Jonathan Geller at D. Geller & Son Jewelers, where we're bringing you the biggest diamond engagement and wedding event of the year. Our spring bridal event is back. For one weekend only, take advantage of exclusive savings, extensive designer lines, and an incredible event-only diamond selection. Plus, get event-only savings of up to $3,000 or 0% APR financing for 3 years at D. Geller & Son's spring bridal event. It's this weekend, Friday through Sunday, in both showrooms, Kennesaw and Sandy Springs. Save even more when you RSVP online at dgeller.com.
Do you think things are strange in the world right now? The robots are losing it. I guess there's some restaurant in California.
Yeah, it's a hot pot restaurant.
What's that?
How do you describe hot pot?
Hot pot is a place where you can choose like out of 4 different soup bases, and then you can put all kinds of stuff inside the soup, like vegetables,
protein,
sauces, proteins.
There was a Mexican restaurant like that years ago. We went to the opening. Autumn, you want to come with me? It was like kind of a Kim thing. It was like an opening, and you would kind of do the same sort of thing. You had these kind of base things, and then you would add to it.
Oh, that was a like a stir fry place.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, probably closed by now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Restaurants.
Memorial.
How many restaurants actually, flourish for 20 years or something?
Not many.
So the hot pot, they had they decided. Did you like his?
I did.
His analysis.
Not many.
It's true. It's not many.
He's
That's
right.
why. That's why it's a tough
simplicity.
Hey, you can't say he's wrong.
He's
He's
right to the point there.
Least likely business to succeed.
That's right. So the robot was just supposed to be there to provide entertainment.
Yes.
And then it just started.
It's supposed to dance.
Yeah, and then it just wouldn't stop dancing or something, and the workers had to come in and they're pulling it away, and the robot's like,
Kill.
It's fine.
breaking dishes.
That's when it's going up. They upped it a speed there, but you just see it going back and forth,
Oh.
And somebody's like trying. Somebody's trying to grab I guess the collar of the robot.
Good. Autumn said something there, but say that again.
They're laughing now.
Mm-hmm. We're laughing now.
Laugh
So
it
these
up,
robots,
idiots.
if these robots are allowed to continue to dance, first they start dancing and entertaining us, and then it's
isn't it
like
fun. I trust them.
You know what? Why don't you watch the kids while we go out? Well, the robot's nice.
Rosie
yeah.
would never hurt us.
No. And then you come back, your kids are running away from the robot.
It's dancing on your grave.
Back and forth with that weird
Two
robot.
down, parents to go.
So why do people even find robots cute? I don't want to be around robots. I don't want to be around humanoid robots. It's creepy. There's nothing. I don't like the Waymo stuff. It annoys me. Cars driving themselves.
Hey, the Waymos are better than a new driver to Atlanta. They're better than that. I'll give it that.
Maybe that, but what happens is happening to people, especially in California, where they hate these cars because it's putting Uber workers out of work and stuff. Is you'll be in a Waymo, and then there'll be some people who start protesting around you, and like if you had a human being, they would just drive away, but the car is not supposed to move in that situation, so you're just stuck. It's like you're like an ambassador in some country where they hate America or something. You're just like stuck in the car with a bunch of people shouting at you.
The great thing about Waymo, though, is if it does start messing up like that, I know it's programmed to do that, but all you have to do is shout at the console, and it's listening to you. So it receives. So you shout at the console like, "Please go forward, back up, stop," and it will do it.
You ever
drive into the wall?
You ever have you ever You ever get a little makeout session going on in the back seat?
It's the Watch me, Waymo.
Get her bra, undo her bra.
Alex Williams says 85 North, unfortunately, is a parking lot in Union City.
Yeah, all due to this travel advisory, Eric. 85 North before 285, exit number 68, only a right lane open. Delays almost back toward Highway 74 in Fairburn. Highway 29, your alternate. Emergency road repair, right lane block 285 southbound on the west side, outer loop, Cascade Road, exit 2. You're slowing back up to the Smyrna Vinings area. 285 east and north, the outer loop in DeKalb. Also slow from 675 ramping onto I-20 eastbound there. That is well in DeKalb County. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
7 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Don't let a DUI conviction cost you your career. Get the DUI lawyer, GeorgeStein.com.
I'm Rick Jackson. My dad abandoned us. My mom was an alcoholic, so I left the projects. Shoe shining, ticket scalping, vacuum sales. I found purpose in work and built a $3 billion business. Like President Trump, I don't owe anybody anything. And like you, I'm sick of career politicians. I'm running for governor to lead America in criminal deportations, to cut income taxes in half, freeze our insane property taxes, reform the system so that anyone who can work will work, and not just sit around binge watching Netflix and eating Cheetos. I'll let law enforcement do their job. And if you're caught helping a child change their sex, you're going to jail. I'm Rick Jackson, and I'll get these done. Paid for by Jackson for Governor, Inc.
Dave Baker here for Beaver Toyota of Cumming, voted the #1 Toyota dealership in Georgia. I've been driving a Toyota Tundra and I love it. The Toyota Tundra from Beaver Toyota is the official truck of the Home Fix-It Show. See them on the web at beavertoyotacumming.com/Dave's Deals.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
You're a planner? Good for you. Hot weather is coming, but you'll be cool and comfortable with TE Certified. Chris Chandler for TE Certified Electrical, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. March is the lowest price of the season for AC maintenance, just $59. Their expert technician service all brands, so be an early bird. Schedule your $59 AC checkup by March 31st.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, the Georgia Senate votes unanimously to suspend the state's gas tax for 60 days. Senate Majority Leader Jason Anavitarte says this is an important step.
Anything to put money back in people's pockets, gas, diesel, I think Georgians just want to make sure that we're taking care of them.
The measure now awaits Governor Kemp's signature. It'll take effect immediately once he signs it. With oil prices surging because of the conflict in the Middle East, energy analyst Tom Closa says expect gas prices to keep going up.
Every dollar per barrel works out to about 2.5 cents a gallon for gasoline. We're certainly going to surpass $4 a gallon in the next 3 or 4 days, perhaps in the next 2 days.
He says, and it's not out of the question, gas prices nationwide could break the all-time record high of $5.01 per gallon set in June of 2022. According to AAA, the average price in Georgia today is $3.77. It is 68 degrees in Atlanta. Big warming trend heading into the weekend. Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. President Trump is asked today about the possibility of putting U.S. troops on the ground as part of the war against Iran.
No, I'm not putting troops anywhere. If I were, I certainly wouldn't tell you. But I'm not putting troops.
The president speaking today during an Oval Office meeting with Japan's prime minister. Trump says unlike NATO, Japan is stepping up to the plate to help in the fight against Iran. Metro Atlanta police are teaming up to stop planned teen takeovers this weekend.
We are all standing together. All public safety agencies in the metro area, we are together on this. These takeovers need to stop.
Atlanta Police Deputy Chief Jason Smith says they could charge parents for any teens violating curfew. South Fulton Police give an update today on the murders of 2 teenagers who attended Banneker High School.
We are working several leads that appear to be very promising in terms of identifying who these subjects are.
South Fulton Interim Public Safety Director Cedric Alexander says preliminary information indicates the shooting was the result of a previous dispute. He says rumors about a possible motive are not yet confirmed. 16-year-old Jamari Smar and 14-year-old Jeremiah Carter were found shot to death in the 4200 block of Fortune Point Tuesday night. They did not live at that location. This just in, authorities in Spain find the body of a missing University of Alabama student. The body of 20-year-old Jimmy Gracie was found today in the waters off of Barcelona Beach near where he was last seen outside a nightclub with his friends early Tuesday morning. A new tool at the Fulton County Jail to crack down on contraband flowing into the troubled facility.
From a special docking station on the roof of the Fulton County Jail, a new high-tech drone deploys. Within seconds, Sheriff Pat Labatt says the Flock Safety drone will respond to incursions around the jail and will serve as an added layer of security at the facility.
Let me be clear. This is for the betterment of our community. We hope in months to come to be able to expand this.
Officials say they tracked more than 300 illegal drone flights in and around the jail last year alone. At the Fulton County Jail, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
A jury in Cherokee County convicts a Canton man for sex crimes against teen girls. 33-year-old Moniquez Jashad Watts is found guilty of 4 counts of rape, 5 counts of child molestation, and 1 count of aggravated sexual battery. He was acquitted of 3 additional counts. One of the victims was younger than 13. Sentencing will be later this month. News about your health. Taking a walk after dinner might be a good idea.
That after-dinner walk could make a big difference in how you feel. Gastroenterologist Jessica Philpott with the Cleveland Clinic tells us.
Walking immediately after a meal can shorten rapidly the amount of time that food sits in the stomach. And so that can really improve symptoms of feeling excessively full, reflux, abdominal pain.
She says any amount of movement is good. You need to get it in, though, 15 to 30 minutes after eating. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
It is now 4:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Travel advisory continues out of the southern suburbs on 85 north. If you're trying to head up to the airport, heads up. There's a crash, leaving only a right lane open, 85 northbound, just before 285 exit 68. Delays stretch back to Highway 74, Sonoya Road. That's your last chance to exit and head west of there to use Highway 29 as an alternate. Looks like new trouble in DeKalb County. Looking for a crash, 20 westbound past Panola Road, exit 71. Those delays stretch back to the mall at Stonecrest. Eastbound, just seeing that volume through the work zone from 285 to Panola Road, exit 71. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. A few clouds passing by this evening, not quite as chilly with lows settling to the mid-40s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, warming up to the mid-70s through the afternoon, and even warmer this weekend with highs in the low 80s.
Right now it's 68 in Vinings, 67 in Loganville, 69 in Peachtree City. More news at 5 o'clock, breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Attention, Antifa, human traffickers, cartels, and woke DAs. With Chris Carr as governor, you won't stand a chance.
I'm Chris Carr. In Georgia, we will prosecute you. It's easy for politicians to talk tough, but I'm the only Republican who put gangs, human traffickers, and Antifa behind bars. I even fought Obama, Biden, and Abrams in court and won. If you're attacking our police or our freedoms, I'll be your worst nightmare.
Chris Carr doesn't just talk tough. Carr had the courage, brought the cases, and locked up the criminals. He has more than 120 gang convictions. Over 200 human trafficking victims have been rescued and seized enough fentanyl to kill 3.5 million Georgians. Carr's taking on the woke left, making crime illegal again. As governor, Chris Carr will keep up the fight and never back down. Chris Carr, governor. Real fights, real wins, real conservative. Paid for by Carr for Georgia.
The attorneys at Steel Horse Law meet directly with you. SteelHorseLaw.com.
At Ameris Bank, we know it's never just business when it's your business. So we're here to be your partner. Whether you're launching a startup, expanding locations, or managing daily finances at your company, you can do it all with a committed financial partner on your side. Our expert business bankers are ready to empower you on your financial journey. We're Ameris Bank, and we're fiercely yours. Find your local business banker at amerisbank.com/businessbankers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Was it supposed to start tonight?
I believe it was tonight.
Is it tonight The Bachelorette was supposed to start? Somebody look it up, because it ain't going to be.
Why?
Because it turns out she's a domestic abuser, and there's video of her throwing a stool at her ex-husband or boyfriend.
It's a stool?
It's a chair. It's a chair. I mean, it's a big chair.
I wanted to play it, but I just saw it. I don't know if there's any F-bombs in it or anything. I've been seeing headlines about this, but, like what? I had trouble following it, exactly what's going on. So she was one of the Mormon wives, I believe.
Yes, she is.
And so
Taylor Frankie Paul.
So she's a Mormon wife who got a divorce, right?
Yes.
If she's on The Bachelorette. So, and then The Bachelorette, which means that they've already, in order to start now, haven't they already filmed 3 or 4?
They filmed the beginning of it, and then it becomes live, I guess. I don't know what it is, but like 5 or 6.
Chances are they have some in the can.
Yes, exactly.
And then, and it was supposed to start tonight or tomorrow or something.
It starts Sunday.
Okay, Sunday. And everybody's looking forward to it. All these I've never seen a minute of The Bachelor, any of those, but they're huge. They're popular. And she must be popular from the Utah Mormon thing. And I've been seeing this, that her ex-husband, like maybe he had a restraining order on her or something like that. I don't know.
She's beating the crap out of him in that video.
Now the thing.
Well, what did he do?
Well, I mean, and also her kid is like, you can see the kid,
in
right?
the background, the kid sees the chair thrown.
I'm telling
at the
you, she throws this chair. I mean, it is.
All right. Well, I hope she.
It hurt me. It hurt me.
Yeah.
Although Shelly and I were Shelly and I were talking about this, like growing up, like our moms used to throw things at us all the time. But I saw that, Well, I know it was okay, but I mean, I'm just saying we're less sensitive to it.
Uh-huh.
But
my mom threw a coffee mug at me and it shattered on my forehead.
There you go. Did you get stitches?
No, it didn't cut me.
You see, I got stitches from it was actually my brother who threw it, but
that explains a lot, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim's mom was going to be on The Bachelorette.
That she was. Lost the opportunity. This one should have seen what happened to your mom and known that you can't be on The Bachelorette. So when she throws that, is it a chair or a stool? Whatever.
It's a chair.
When she throws that chair, she's got some strength. I mean, woo!
There was
terrible.
Anger.
Now, I have never thrown a chair at my wife, and I've never thrown a chair at my children. But you could find me kind of freaking out in my life, just like yelling and being an idiot. And but I've never been violent toward the people around me.
But you have exhibited violence around them.
What, by punching the hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's scary.
Coffee table.
My kids were never scared. Especially my youngest. He tells me now. He would just start laughing. I think he would just start laughing. I would get mad, and in the middle I'd be like, "Do you understand?" Blah 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 blah, and then he would just start laughing in the middle of it. So
he would laugh at you while you were yelling.
Yeah.
Well, how did you handle that?
I would usually, I don't know. I guess I would think
amp it up.
You know me. I always like a good laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm always jonesing for a laugh. So it's difficult for me to get angry at somebody who's giving me a laugh. So he just found me to be looking like I was ridiculous. So he would laugh which is probably the proper. But man,
And now when he gets in a fight with his wife, he starts laughing and she gets so mad.
yeah, he's like, don't you
Like, anytime
understand?
that she gets upset, he's like, I'm sorry, I can't help myself.
I find ridiculous violence to be funny.
Yeah, he gets in a car wreck and he's laughing.
You can't say I didn't raise them the right way. Damn it, you got to laugh, right? Because isn't it all a joke? It's all a joke. A joke. You know, I gotta take a moment here to. You know, usually Jared knows this. I get the press rundown. I have no idea who these people are, what billionaire owns them, but the press rundown. I get an email every morning, and they do a very good job of one being, you know, kind of right down the middle, no point of view, just the facts, and two being, you know, within 5-6 paragraphs, so you get the story, kind of thing. Perfect for somebody who's prepping for a radio show, right? And then sometimes they're being really, really good, and then like the fourth story will be from 2 weeks ago. It's like, I don't, and I'm starting to think, is this all AI? Or I have no idea. It seems to be written a little better than AI. But I saw this story today. I'm just going to read the first paragraph. You know, when you do science stories, and I understand vaguely, I know a little bit about, you know, charm quarks and things like that, but it's not like one of those things where I don't have to go back and remind myself of how these things are. And I think most people probably know less about it than me. And this press rundown, usually they're very good at, you know, presenting things for the layman, you know, just, okay, this is what's going on. Let me just read this first paragraph to you and just see if you understand anything about this story at that point. The headline reads, CERN, you know what that is, that's the big old
particle smasher.
Particle smasher. Yeah. CERN discovers particle that resolves a 2-decade-old mystery. All right, here we go. CERN's Large Hadron Collider has recently made a significant discovery with the identification of a new particle known as the XICC+, an exotic baryon that contains 2 charm quarks and a down quark. This particle is a heavier counterpart to the previously identified XICC++, which consists of 2 charm quarks and an up quark. Both particles belong to a family of baryons, which are composite particles made up of 3 quarks. Did everybody? We all get what's going on there. I haven't lost anybody yet with what I'm doing.
You lost me at Quark.
I'm gonna give you one more paragraph. I think let's give them one more paragraph. Maybe it all becomes obvious. The detection of XICC+ was made possible following upgrades to the LHCb experiment at CERN, which enhanced its sensitivity to particle searches. The XICC+ has a predicted lifetime 6 times shorter than that of XICC++, making its observation particularly challenging. Its discovery has been confirmed with over 7 sigma statistical significance, surpassing the 5 sigma threshold typically required to claim a discovery in particle physics.
Absolutely.
Everybody with me now? Everybody with me?
Oh, yeah.
When you've got a 5-6 sigma L quark,
everybody knows.
Yeah, then you definitely have the ability to find the key LMNTN.
You're not telling me something I don't already know. Of course, everybody knows this, right? Huh?
I can barely make that up. I can barely.
It has to do with a strong nuclear force.
Okay.
Maybe they could have written it that way. You know, this is, you know, hey, let's write this in a way that you don't have to have a degree in particle physics.
I think that lady just left an open mic saying, "Can you talk about sports again?"
Some of us girlies want to hear about the sports.
Oh my God, Eric.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what I keep hearing.
My darling Clementine.
In a cavern.
By the way,
in a tavern.
You know all the words?
Excavating for a mine. Lived a miner, 49er, and his daughter, Clementine.
Keep going. Is there more?
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine. That's all.
All right.
Can I tell you something?
Get the chair.
Can I tell you something? Yeah, throw a chair at him. So, My Darling Clementine is a movie, a John Ford Western, and it's great. It's got the worst name for a movie. If anybody hasn't seen it, just guess what the movie called My Darling Clementine is about.
Fruit.
Okay, that's yours. Jared, a movie called My Darling Clementine. What would you think it would be about?
I would say, some kind of food chef, a chef.
Autumn, My Darling Clementine.
I think it's about something in the West.
It is, but what? There were many things in the West.
Mining.
Okay.
A train.
Okay. George?
Somebody kidnaps Clementine.
Okay. Well, you had a second shot there?
A train.
No, My Darling Clementine is a fantastic John Ford movie starring Henry Fonda, and it's about the shootout at the OK Corral. I don't know why it's called My Darling Clementine. It's a great movie.
Does it happen in the movie?
Now, back me up so maybe you know how my brain is. I'll conflate two movies and then somebody go, that's about Clementines.
Is there something in the movie where at some point, like the main character says the title of the movie?
The song must be in there somewhere. The song must be in there. It's about am I right, George? It's the shooter?
You're correct. It's about the gunfight at the OK Corral.
Is it better than Tombstone?
I've never seen Tombstone, but it's a really great movie.
Tombstone is so dumb.
I've never seen it. It's good pizza. I mean, as far if you're gonna get pizza from the store, it's pretty good.
Red Baron, come on.
Red Baron. Hey,
that guy.
Hey,
commie.
he's the man right there. Red Baron wasn't a commie. He was a Nazi.
No, he
wasn't a Nazi because of World War I, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A Kaiserist.
He was a Kaiserist. That's what he was. You know what he wasn't? He wasn't no match for Snoopy.
That's true.
Alex Williams says there's a travel advisory on 85 on the south side.
Yeah, still not clearing up this crash, Eric, where traffic troops tell me it's only the right shoulder open. 85 northbound before 285 exit 68. Delays all the way back now before Highway 74 Sonoya Road. You can continue to use Highway 29 as an alternate. Crash blocking at least one lane in DeKalb County. Left lane blocked 20 westbound past Panola Road exit 71. DeKalb also responding to a crash on Flat Shoals Road, or excuse me, Snapfinger Road at Browns Mill Road. Look out for delays there. And got that emergency pothole repair in the right lane on the west side perimeter, 285 southbound at Cascade Road, exit 7. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Buying a new car? Need help fixing your current car? What's the safest car for a first-time buyer? The Car Guys have the answer. Join Shelley Winter and automotive expert Kevin Deutsch this and every Saturday at 12 for all your car needs. The Car Guys, presented by Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Saturdays at noon on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Mom's home cooking. Thoughtful, caring, and made with love. Wouldn't it be great if home improvement companies did that? Painting Plus does.
Hi, it's Charlie, owner of Painting Plus. For 3 decades, we've taken that same personal, thoughtful, and caring approach to your home's exterior remodel.
Locally owned Painting Plus. The plus means anything and everything exteriors at the highest quality. Your complete exterior solution.
Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
It's official. President Trump has endorsed Burt Jones for governor.
Burt Jones has been an incredible leader. This man has my complete and total endorsement, and I really want to see him win.
Burt Jones is a trusted Trump conservative who's leading the fight to end Georgia's state income tax.
He's going to make a great, great governor. You will be very happy, Georgia. Burt Jones has my complete and total endorsement.
Paid for by Burt Jones for Georgia.
Ragsdale Heating and Air has a terrific offer to make sure your AC is ready for the warmer temperatures on the way. Right now, you can save up to $1,700 off a new Carrier home comfort system. And that includes Ragsdale's own trusted 15-year parts and labor warranty. If your system just needs a tune-up to get ready for spring and summer, they can help with that too. With over 10,000 reviews and a 4.9 Google rating, you can trust Ragsdale for your plumbing, electrical, and insulation needs too. Visit online at ragsdaleair.com or call them. Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
Men, if you're suffering from ED or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Priority Men's Medical Center restores men's love lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Priority Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Priority Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. Take control of your love life. Call now. 404-885-8885.
Every car dealership's the exact same, right? Wrong. Dave Baker here for Beaver Toyota of Cumming, voted the #1 Toyota dealership in Georgia. And it's easy to see why. I can sum it up in 2 words. Beaver benefits. Like a lifetime powertrain guarantee, lifetime free oil changes, free car washes, and loaner vehicles. There's a restaurant, a salon, a clean spot for your kids to romp. And you thought all dealerships were the same. The Toyota Tundra from Beaver Toyota is the official truck of the Home Fix-It Show. See them on the web at beavertoyotacumming.com.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code AUTO for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or any gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code AUTO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code AUTO for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up.
You know, as I'm going down different rabbit holes trying to pretend that the world that I live in isn't really happening, I don't know if anybody else is doing that these days. I tend to.
I live my whole life that way.
Not George Clark. He's just like, next headline, next headline, next headline. Me, I'm the opposite. I've been watching, you ever see The Culture Cats with a Z, this guy on YouTube?
Mm-mm.
He just highlights and makes fun of these TikTok videos where, you know, people are like getting in touch with their chakras and making all kinds of weird noises and number systems and how God is written in your DNA. Have you heard of that one? It's a lot of
written in our DNA.
You know
I've
about
heard
that one?
Before,
you know about
yeah.
that one?
It's kind of cool.
But it's ridiculous. And these women, they do this thing. So the idea is to open up your DNA. But you have to make all these ridiculous. It literally is like they're making wild hand gestures and going. Ding 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 ding.
Are they Charlie Callan?
It's like that. It's like that. Great reference.
Thank you.
Charlie Callis. Everybody remembers.
Somebody got
the
it.
Great Charlie Callis. So while I'm going through anyways, this Culture Cats, I think, with a Z guy is pretty funny. You know, there's a lot of people on TikTok who are like, the rapture is going to happen on September 15th and whatever, and then they put them all up there, and then the next day they come on and tell you why it didn't happen. And so it's a nice little diversion. And he's also very good at getting across the idea that he's not anti-religion, that he's just like, these are ridiculous people, and he's making fun of ridiculous. There's a lot of people you got to worry about when you see this. A lot of people get the numbers. That's a thing.
Oh, numerology?
Well, not even just numerologists. Like, they have, you know, they'll have like a whiteboard and they'll be explaining. Just don't try to prove the God. If you believe in God, believe in God. That's the idea. Do people not understand that? You're not supposed to try to prove it. The idea, belief is the thing. That's the transcendent thing about it. You don't don't use physics to try to prove it, but there's a lot of that. And so it's pretty funny to watch people on the day after when they told you the rapture was going to happen.
Well.
And then it's always the Julian calendar's fault, and it's okay, it's really this time. And,
The Mayans really meant 10 years later.
And then they get all rowdy, they get going again, and they're so serious. So that's one little diversion. Another thing is, Have you ever heard of this Roman Emperor Heliogabalus?
I've heard it in a song.
I'm telling you, man, this is a story that people now, and I mean, this is highly make funnable. I have to say that there's a transgender part of this, and I don't want that movement. They tend to really, really go after if you say anything. Hey, let me just say this: as a wash, he killed a lot of innocent people. Okay, so let's not turn him into a hero. But he was the emperor. He was 14 years old until he was 18 years old. And it's just wild. He married Vestal virgins, men, women, wore makeup in public. I can't what years. I can't see here what years he was on there. Oh, it's about 218, AD 218, somewhere in there. And it's a wild story. It's like you just gave a crazy teenager all this power. And he was getting rid of senators. He wanted to bring in like his charioteer, and he was like putting. I just started learning about this dude, so I don't know a whole heck of a lot. But he did request the Roman whatevers to try to change his parts.
Oh, the gods?
The surgeons.
Oh,
and this is in like the year 218. So don't think this public bathroom thing started with you. All right. It's been going on since the year 200.
Only 4 years in power, too.
Yeah, and then they murdered him. That's the way it goes as a Roman emperor. He got a little crazy. Alex Williams is now turning his gaze toward downtown.
For sure, Eric. We are watching the heavy delays into downtown. Southbound, you're going to slow out of Buckhead on 400 South, leaving Lenox Road. 85 jams in right at the merge with Georgia 400. All delays getting down to I-20. Northbound slow as well from Highway 166 Langford Parkway up into Midtown. Crash on the narrow left shoulder near University Avenue. And now a crash inbound in West Atlanta toward downtown. Right lane blocked, 20 eastbound past Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Traffic brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is Jonathan Geller at D. Geller & Son Jewelers, where we're bringing you the biggest diamond engagement and wedding event of the year. Our spring bridal event is back. For one weekend only, take advantage of exclusive savings, extensive designer lines, and an incredible event-only diamond selection. Plus, get event-only savings of up to $3,000 or 0% APR financing for 3 years at D. Geller & Son's spring bridal event. It's this weekend, Friday through Sunday, in both showrooms, Kennesaw and Sandy Springs. Save even more when you RSVP online at dgeller.com.
They lied, they cheated, and they broke the law. Liberal losers forced illegal migration on hardworking Americans. But conservative businessman Rick Jackson is ready to fight back.
I don't care if you're Muslim or Mongolian. You don't have the right to force your culture on our country.
Corrupt career politicians let the invasion happen, then made it worse. But conservative businessman Rick Jackson isn't gonna let them get away with it.
Too often, criminal illegals commit sick, violent crimes, victimize our children, and get away with murder. So here's my guarantee to them. Do that when I'm governor, and you'll end up deported or departed. Any questions?
It's time to win big for Georgia. Rick Jackson, the Trump-supporting, straight-talking, successful businessman with nothing to lose. Rick Jackson for governor.
Paid for by Jackson for Governor, Inc.
If you're hurt in a car, trucking, or motorcycle wreck, call Sweet James Accident Attorneys, protecting injured victims across Georgia. 800-9-MILLION. The firm that cares, the firm that wins. Pay nothing until they win. 800-900-0000 and online at sweetjames.com.
Your family is so ready to celebrate spring. Get outdoors, relax, and spend quality time together. Do it in your own backyard in a Bullfrog hot tub from Brown's Pools and Spas. Only Bullfrog offers the Jetpack Therapy system, allowing you to customize each seat to fit every body in your family. Save big now. Instant rebates up to $1,500 or 0% for up to 60 months. Hurry, Brown's Pools and Spas spring sale ends March 23rd. BrownsPools.com.
Cracks in your walls, sticky windows, musty odors. Your home is telling you it needs help. Visit aquaguard.net today to schedule your free inspection. When it comes to foundations, crawl spaces, and basements, there's only one name to remember.
AquaGuard.
news, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Southern Exteriors. Our top local story, something to ease our pain at the pump.
Anything to put money back in people's pockets.
The Georgia Senate today unanimously approves pausing the state gas tax.
As Metro Atlanta's gas price average hovers around $3.81 a gallon, according to Gas Buddy, the 60-day suspension of the gas tax will save drivers at least 33 cents a gallon. Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones says the temporary relief should help Georgians.
Well, hopefully the gas prices will settle back down. Obviously, what the hiccup has happened because of what's going on in the Middle East right now, but we've seen this before in years past.
The measure takes effect once Governor Kemp signs it. At the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And Governor Kemp says he will sign it tomorrow. 69 degrees in Atlanta. How much of a warm-up this weekend and when a cold front drops temperatures back down? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. South Fulton police are working around the clock trying to solve the murders of 2 teenagers Tuesday night.
South Fulton Interim Public Safety Director Cedric Alexander says there may have been 3 people in that white sedan on Fortune Point, including the 2 victims, but detectives are uncertain whether the shooter was in there.
Preliminary information indicates that this may have stemmed from a prior dispute.
He says they have promising leads investigating the deaths of 14-year-old Jeremiah Carter and 16-year-old Jamari Smar, Banneker High School students. His message to the shooter:
listen to me loud and clear. We're going to find you. We're going to find out where you are. It's just a matter of time.
Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
An F-35 makes an emergency landing at a regional U.S. air base while flying a combat mission over Iran. Pentagon reporter Luis Martinez says the aircraft landed safely and the pilot is in stable condition.
We do know that sometime while this aircraft was flying over Iran, we're not specifically sure exactly where, there came information that the pilot had taken fire. And what we know from a source familiar with the incident is that this aircraft had to make an emergency landing because it took some enemy Iranian fire.
A tragic end in the search for a missing college student in Spain.
Police say they have found the body of 20-year-old James Jimmy Gracie in the water off of a Barcelona beach. He was vacationing in Spain and vanished 2 days ago. Gracie was a college student at the University of Alabama and never returned to the room he was renting with friends.
Correspondent Allison Keys reports police are working to determine a cause of death. With everything from drugs to sandwiches getting into the Fulton County Jail, Sheriff Pat Labatt announces today they are deploying high-tech drones to stop the flow of contraband into the facility.
This is not a Big Brother situation where everyone's watching. This are organized drone flights, drone operators that we have on team that have actually been trained to do this interdiction.
He says the county is the first in the nation to have this program. It's paid for by the Sheriff's Foundation. A woman claiming to be a rideshare driver calls the cops when someone won't get out of her car, but she's the one who ends up in jail.
Kennesaw police arrest Jessica Digby for driving with a suspended license, but she racked up more charges after police find over 100 credit cards and multiple drugs in her car. Officer David Buchanan says Digby is not registered on any official rideshare services.
It appears that she is going to local bars and finding very intoxicated males and offering them a ride home, and during that ride home, stealing from them.
Police also found the phone and credit card of the victim, who she called the cops on for refusing to leave her car when he couldn't find his belongings. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
Many Americans are suffering from what's known as digital dementia. New research finds American adults are spending way too much time on their phones, and it could be affecting their brain health.
You have to have awareness that on some level this is impairing my connections.
Board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Sue Varma says 40% of Americans say they are online almost constantly. It is 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Still watching this awful ride on the south side, Bill. 85 northbound. It is bumper to bumper through Fairburn and Union City, getting up to the south side perimeter. This crash, they just got it off to the right. 85 northbound at 285 exit 68. At times, they're holding that right lane. Still very slow from Highway 74 Sonoya Road. Highway 29's jammed in as an alternate, so maybe work your way over to Buffington Road or even Highway 279, Old National Highway, as an alternate. And a crash in DeKalb County. It knocks out the left lane, 20 westbound past Panola Road, exit 71. That's why you're extra slow from Stonecrest. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
A few clouds passing by this evening, not quite as chilly compared to the previous nights as temperatures settle to the mid-40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, sunshine and a few clouds as well, highs in the mid-70s. Even warmer for this weekend with partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the 50s, daytime highs in the low to mid-80s. A cold front passing by on Monday will knock temperatures back down into the upper 70s and cooling into the mid-60s by Tuesday of next week.
Right now it's 69 in Powder Springs, 69 in Sewanee, and 67 in Hampton. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3, or thereabouts, of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Oh, I forgot one thing when I was telling you as I was trying to going down rabbit holes of thought and knowledge and learning things while I'm trying to pretend the world that I live in isn't really happening. Learning some new things. So I told you about this. It's just a fascinating 14-year-old emperor of Rome in the year 218 or so. And but I forgot to tell you one really cool thing. That so when he takes over, it was all done, and his grandmother got him in there by convincing some people to kill the emperor before him. You know how that whole thing goes. And so puts her 14-year-old grandson as the emperor. When he came, he brought a rock from his hometown, a big rock. And at that time, Rome, they worshipped the god Jupiter. And he brings this rock from his hometown that he worships. And he tells everybody in Rome now that they have to, that's the supreme god, and they all have to worship that rock.
Wow.
Yeah, huh?
Well, he was the leader, and you had to do what the leader said back then. So when you bring the rock, you worship the rock, right?
Is that the way? Yeah, I guess that's
do
the way.
Do we love Heliogabalus? Do we love him? Do we love him? Do you smell what that rock is cooking? I think he's pretty cool.
Can you imagine what the people are like? What?
You see this golf ball? I found it in the rough. We're going to worship this golf ball. Worship the golf ball.
So I think it was like senators and stuff had to come out and get around this rock and worship the rock.
What a great idea.
Then imagine with him being 14. So you probably have the senators are probably adults, right? So
Oh, no. Yeah, the whole thing was, I'm not an expert on AD 200 Roman politics.
You're not?
No, I like to admit.
What are you doing here?
I know.
What happened to my WSB?
That's right. You gonna come here?
What happened to my WSB?
Yeah, you're gonna tell me about Heliogabalus.
Heliogabalus.
And so one of the things is that he got married to. There's some people say he got married 4 times, 7 times, men and women. And but then some people think, well, a lot of times when these emperors were hated, the historians would kind of throw a bunch of stuff on that wasn't, quite real. There's some revisionism having to do with Nero, even, that sometimes after they kind of sack somebody, then they kind of pump up all the weird stuff. But as I was watching this, as I'm reading this, I was thinking, Vestal Virgin. I hear that a lot. You know what that? And I got to find out what that is.
Were they sacrificed to Venus?
No, it's very interesting. According to AI, the Vestal Virgins were 6 elite priestesses in ancient Rome, tasked with tending the sacred fire of Vesta, embodying the city's safety, purity, and continuity. Okay, now here you go. Chosen between ages 6 and 10, they served 30-year terms under a strict vow of chastity, enjoying immense, rare privileges, legal autonomy, high status. Okay, so you got that on one side, but facing execution, which meant being buried alive if they broke their vow.
Wow.
Hey, so as long as you
they
don't
were
break...
chosen at what age?
6 to 10.
Okay.
So you can make it through. If you can make it to 35 without falling in love with anybody or doing anything about it, you were like, you didn't have to pay taxes, you're on the top,
Wow.
you got to go, everything's fine. But if they found out that you done the naughty, buried alive.
Oh, I bet you too, like if something happened to you, like if you were, Duggared in some way.
Yes.
Wasn't your fault. Yeah, it was your fault.
Yeah, it was your fault.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that makes, absolutely. It's probably always blamed on you.
Sounds like an oracle kind of situation.
Although, given the fact that he was scandalous for marrying one, maybe they were seen as pure. So maybe guys who went near them were
Let's hope.
yeah.
But
well, let's
but-
hope.
but
Hey, it was the
saying
year
that-
200,
Yeah, and
Different
especially men
time.
being in charge and women being the special
Yes.
people, I would highly doubt.
I'm
they
sure
would
if
give
you were
them
a
the benefit of the
parent
doubt.
and one of your children was chosen for this, it's probably like the highest honor.
I know. I never understand that.
Well, I don't understand a lot of things about the ancient world. Although there's a lot of things I don't understand about the modern world. So
That's true.
There's really
Maybe
just
we
a
just
lot.
don't understand the world.
I think that's
they'd
what it
had
is.
TV.
That's right. A lot of Christians wouldn't have been fed to the lions.
Right.
Or they would have done that on TV.
Oh, of course.
I guess it would have been more people would have seen it. Rome is when I was a kid, I found Rome to be the most boring thing in the world. Anything, any kind of movie, anything that came on, I was just like immediately, this is boring. Rome is boring. And now I'm suddenly becoming fascinated because there's so much history. And like, how long can any emperor be around? They got a billion of these things, of these emperors coming through. Some for 2 years, some for 1, some for 40, some for 60.
And then it split, so you can look into two different Roman empires.
Is it called the Byzantine? The Byzantine.
And then that guy.
Where did they move it to Turkey or something?
Well, it was in that area. There was the East and West. And then
Constantinople?
that empire tried to take over what was left of the Western Roman Empire and failed eventually.
And so the real Roman Empire died before the end of the actual Roman Empire.
Mm-hmm.
If you look it up, look up the end. I looked up the end of the Roman Empire once, and I was surprised there was like a date. It was like May 25th, 1436.
Didn't they abdicate to the Germans or whatever they were called? then?
Yeah, well, the Germans took everything over.
Yeah.
Long before, the Germans had a reputation.
September 4th, 476 A.D.
Is that the final, or is that when it split?
It says that's when the Western Roman Empire traditionally fell on that date.
Okay, but that's okay. All right, then that would be the one. Amazing. They would just have an exact date for it.
I like it.
Was it the barbarians at the gate? Is that where that comes from?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Those barbarians. They were Germans, right?
Oh my God,
Yes.
Eric, stop talking.
Talking
The
about-
girlies want to hear.
What do you want me to talk about? The war? Everything.
Ew, no.
Things couldn't be going better. That's what I hear.
Don't
that's
talk about the
That's what my favorite influencers are telling me. Things couldn't be going. There's not. You can't even imagine that things could be going any better than they're going now. And who am I?
Hey, America 250, apparently the hottest ticket in the world right now.
Oh yeah, what that UFC event?
Yeah.
It's going to be free.
Well, it better be.
I know, but
I'm a taxpayer, damn it.
Uncle Sam will be fighting Lady Liberty.
In a final showdown.
That's right. Whoever wins, wins.
Oh, that's going to be one of the most ridiculous days. I remember Bicentennial was so cool. We were such a different country.
All the boats in New York Harbor. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was just like that. People had respect for things, and there was reverence for things, and I mean, I can't imagine that they would, like Jimmy Carter. Was it Jimmy Carter? Was it
Ford was president.
Ford was president. It was an election year that Carter won. And I just can't imagine Andre the Giant will be here to I just can't.
To
It's like Battle of the
celebrate our
Network Stars, except
200 years, we will have Bruno Sammartino taking on Bob Backlund.
Oh, we've become a vulgar people. A truly vulgar people.
No, we always have been.
Yeah.
But we tried to pretend that there were some, well, not pretend, but
protocols.
The social contract was that there were some areas where we were going to try and not be our lesser brain.
You are correct.
And now we've got some people in charge that are like, embrace that lower brain, baby.
All right, I would say everybody in charge from every party on all sides. Now, it may be getting weirder than ever right now, but hey, by the way, we just went from, last I heard, we were at $36 trillion in debt. I must have fallen asleep. The new number is 39.
Is that
But it's
less
okay.
or more? I can't,
It's a little
I don't
more.
remember.
It's a little more. And the Pentagon only wants $200 billion to fight this 6-week war.
I do have our hand.
$200 billion. Where are you going to get that? Borrow it. Whatever.
I do have our handy debt calculator here if you'd like to hear what every citizen could pay.
But
to pay
when
it
you
off.
say this,
That
though,
never makes any.
does that
it
mean
never does.
does that mean 6-month-olds have to pay it too?
It depends. I could do debt per citizen or debt per taxpayer.
No,
what
it
do you
doesn't
prefer?
matter,
Taxpayer.
though. It's so
Taxpayer.
If every taxpayer.
Hey, listen, you got to face up to this stuff. Do we love Heliogabalus?
I love it, whatever. Heliogabalus.
If
Bring back Heliogabalus.
Heliogabalus.
Yes.
If every taxpayer of age paid a check of $357,068, we would be debt-free.
All right, let's get Jerry Lewis and Ed McMahon. We've lost them all.
Well, we could AI versions of them.
There you go.
Yeah. If we have ABBA.
That's right. That's
we
right.
Can't get Jerry Lewis.
Val Kilmer's going to be in a new movie.
Oh, I know. Val Kilmer's going to be in it. He's going to be
a priest.
It's an AI. Now, the thing is, he was supposed to do the movie. I read the article.
The movie was written for him to be the star.
Right, but he was not in any scene.
No.
And it's going to be AI, and his family is all for it. You know, in the Top Gun movie, apparently his audio was AI.
Yeah.
Because he already had the throat cancer thing.
I thought I didn't think it was Top Gun. I thought it was in his documentary. Some of his.
There was that.
That was that too.
There was that.
Oh,
but I
really?
guess I never saw the new Top Gun. I'm the only person in America.
I didn't.
No, I haven't seen it either.
Really?
What? Well, why haven't you seen it?
Huh?
I didn't see the first one until the 90s.
You can watch them both. It's easy. It's not like it's hard.
I've still never seen the first.
There has to be a desire to see it.
It's a good movie.
Listen,
Both
I
of them
just
are
watched
good movies. They're easy popcorn movies.
I just watched the beach scene and the locker room scene.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's all I need.
Best scenes.
Well, Eric, you'll love
Kelly
it. It's
McGillis in the sequel?
She's not.
No, she.
Yeah, I wonder why.
She waited out.
Yeah.
Alex Williams says that he's got his feet up and he's watching 285.
That's right, Eric, and watching a slow 285 at that. 285 westbound, the outer loop on the north side, brake lights grab you right at Ashford Dunwoody Road. Stays pretty slow getting past Roswell Road. It'll break free just a tad bit approaching I-75, but then the brake light battle really jams back in from Paces Ferry Road heading southbound down to where we had trouble in the right lane before Cascade Road. Then right at Cascade Road, they got emergency road repair in the right lane. 285 east and southbound, about 20 extra minutes to your trip time, leaving Georgia 400 down to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway, where those delays finally start to improve in Clarkston. Traffic brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Find your favorite brands at Whole Foods Market. Save 30% on all Siete items with Prime through March 24th while supplies last. Shop in store or online. Terms apply. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Don't be late because you crowdsourced your commute with a navigation app.
Heads up crash involving several vehicles.
Depend on us
to make sure you get where you need to be on
Alternates
time.
needed this morning between Buford and Swanee.
Local and dependable traffic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Some of the alternates to get you around this include Memorial Drive in East Ponce.
WSB Triple Team Traffic.
Flipped over 20 westbound.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there. You fell in love with her because she's unlike any other woman in the world. So why settle for an ordinary engagement ring you could find almost anywhere? Well, I know a place where you can design your own custom engagement ring. Terra Fine Jewelry Company. At Terra, the styles and designs are endless, and their expert jewelers make it easy to bring your personally designed engagement ring to life. Your bride-to-be deserves more than a cookie-cutter engagement ring, so explore the vast options of custom design rings at Terra Fine Jewelry Company in Buford, Georgia. Terra Fine Jewelry Company.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Spend an evening with James Taylor and his all-star band. The music icon is back on tour. Due to overwhelming demand, second show added. September 17th and 18th, Synovus Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. The multiple Grammy Award-winning James Taylor and a night full of his biggest hits. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Spend the night with a friend. James Taylor.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed right here on 95.5 WSB. Chris, we're barreling through 2026, but it's still early, and that means it's still a great time to get organized in your financial life. And here's the good news for folks listening out there. Hoffman Financial Group is here to help with that, aren't we?
Yeah, so we make it simple, right? And it goes back to saving people time. Don't worry about you having to work with us. We work for you. So if you were to reach out to us, we would start with something as simple as the Portfolio X-ray. Simple as far as your time that you need to provide us some data points on, but we'll take the hours and we'll apply our expertise to generate a pretty comprehensive look at your financial life. Specifically, your risk profile, the fees in your portfolio, the performance over last year, 3 years, 5 years, the last 10 years against benchmarks. We'll also stress test it. Can we go back in time and say what would have happened to your portfolio during the Great Recession or the dot-com bubble that burst or the COVID correction? It'll give you an indication of how much your money is at risk. All of those components mixed into one simple 10 to 14 page report. We'll give you a copy of it. We'll walk you through it. And as I say, I have yet to see one that didn't have 2 or 3 golden nuggets, as I call them, of opportunity for you to contemplate possibly enhancing your financial future moving forward.
Make 2026 the year you take control of your financial life with this complimentary offer from Hoffman Financial Group. There's no cost for the portfolio x-ray, and the report is yours to keep. Call 404-737-3858. That's 404-737-3858 and online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
Some things get better with age, but not your home siding and windows. If your house is showing its age and needs a facelift, it's only going to get worse. New siding and windows are the perfect fix. Dave Baker here for my siding and window experts, Nelson Exteriors. With Nelson Exteriors, you choose the window that's right for your home and budget from many top-rated manufacturers like Anderson and MI. And Nelson is a licensed and insured James Hardie Elite Preferred Siding contractor. For unmatched quality and craftsmanship, Google Nelson Exteriors.
America's band, the Beach Boys, celebrate 250 years of the USA. Live, the Beach Boys. Friday, July 17th at Cobb Energy Center. Get reserved seats Friday morning at 10 at Ticketmaster.com. Celebrate 250 years with America's original, the Beach Boys. Saluting 60 years of Pet Sounds.
So you're losing your hair and you need a simple solution that works, but you want the best. It's Mark Arum here. Modern technology, top-rated physicians. You want something that's guaranteed to work. Guys, you need Advanced Hair. Advanced Hair's completely redefined hair restoration, from the experience itself to the unmatched results they produce. Receding hairline, bald spot, thinning hair, address them all with a simple one-day treatment in a calm, relaxed environment with experienced pros. Advanced Hair has performed tens of thousands of breakthrough advanced FUE treatments, and get this, your own natural hair begins to regrow the very next day. No one else in Atlanta can offer the advanced FUE found at Advanced Hair. Fix your hair loss today, starting with your free consultation, and you'll also get $500 off if you move forward. Call 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with the team that's redefined hair restoration, and don't forget to ask about that Advanced Hair Guarantee, 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
What would we do without the smokinggun.com? Good entertainment.
George Stein would have no stories.
Right. I probably should have saved this for him. You know, they've made a lot of movies over the years about the so-called brilliant criminal. Apparently, those are quite rare. And this is a smoking gun story not from Florida. Instead, South Carolina.
Oh, close.
Lindsey Graham country.
We don't got a lot of criminals there, do we? Yeah.
The headline here is, man tried to pay bail with funny money. Tried with Monopoly money, basically. He tried to pay his bail with, apparently in the back of the money, it had Chinese lettering on it. Reminder, when posting your cash bail to get sprung from the county lockup, make sure not to hand the judge counterfeit $100 bills. Patrick Alexander was arrested Saturday. Yeah, he did a little trespassing. Not a huge thing, right? Night in jail, he was trespassing.
Sure.
He looks like Rasputin. He was trespassing, and so the judge set the bail at $250, misdemeanor. Give him back his belongings so he could retrieve the bail money. He pulled out a wad of cash and handed the judge 3 $100 bills and advised Judge Davis to keep the change.
I feel like he knew.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You think he knew?
It sounds like he's being silly.
Well, actually, it turns out he gave more than that. So he actually was, the keep the change line wasn't 50. He gave more than that. It was 150. So it was kind of his way of trying to bribe the judge in some weird way. Problem was the judge saw Chinese writing on the back of the money, so it wasn't very good. Wasn't very good counterfeit money.
What did you buy it?
I think he ended up in jail for more because for having counterfeit stuff. Maybe he made it.
He got charged forgery, felony, and contempt of court, and then his bond was increased to $6,000.
And also they added on impersonating Rasputin.
He does like Rasputin.
Which is against the law in the state of South Carolina. Not everybody. Carolina.
Oh, boy.
South Carolina.
I do declare.
All of a sudden, I'm in a Tennessee Williams play.
I do declare I would get a Mizzle factor here.
Oh, my. Oh, I need a nice fro.
What are you two, a couple of coins?
Oh, it's so powerful. I hear that train. I just want to leave this town, Daddy. I need a nice, fresh, tall glass of lemonade. Alex Williams has better news on 85.
Yeah, got much better news down on the south side, Eric. That crash cleared. All lanes open. 85 northbound, 285 exit 68. So the delays that were back into the Union City and Fairburn area are starting to improve. Up on the north side, looks like a crash just cleared. Georgia 400 northbound before Old Milton Parkway. So that'll help out that ride that's been bunched up from Mansell Road and Haynesbridge. Traffic brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the trustdale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Dave Baker here. I've been around this industry a long time, and here's what I've learned. The best suppliers don't just fill orders, they help you solve problems. That's why so many pros rely on Randall Brothers. The team at Randall Brothers understands construction, old houses, new builds, decks, all of it. You can bring in a sample or hand them the plans, and they'll help you get it right before it turns into a costly mistake. Randall Brothers, widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no-hassle deliveries. RandallBrothers.com.
Want to hear a shocking statistic? Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. Don't believe it? Google it. And that doesn't count serious injuries like birth injuries to perfectly healthy children. All doctors wear white jackets, but it doesn't make them all the same. Most medical errors are committed by the same quacks over and over again. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Many hospitals looking for more profits are forcing doctors and their groups to be employees of the hospital or be forced out of their system. It's a troubling trend in medicine. People make mistakes, but medical mistakes are huge and often forever. If you believe your child suffered a birth injury or a misdiagnosis or mistake led to a loved one's death or injury, let our team of medical malpractice lawyers examine your case for free. No recovery, no fee. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Atlanta, 191 Peach Street, Atlanta, Georgia. Thou pound law. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter here for D. Geller & Sons Spring Bridal Event, March 20th through the 22nd at the Kennesaw and Sandy Springs location. You can make an appointment and learn more at dgeller.com. Appointment holders will save more. 36 months, 0% APR financing, and up to $3,000 off with an appointment. It's the best time to compare selection, value, and pricing all in one place. That's D. Geller & Son, March 20th through the 22nd in Kennesaw and Sandy Springs.
We'll admit, we've already thrown in the towel on the New Year's resolution.
Yeah, and we made it through dry January. But one healthy new habit we're sticking with is Active Liver from New Nordic. Did you know your liver works around the clock processing food, sugar, alcohol, and everyday toxins? All things that can really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver is designed to help protect normal liver function and support your body's natural detox process.
With trusted ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, and artichoke extract, it's gentle enough to take all year long.
No harsh cleanses, no extreme detoxes, just simple daily liver support. We really feel the difference.
Yep, more energy and the peace of mind knowing we can enjoy the good things in life while giving our liver the love it needs.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or you can find it in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now Active Liver is available at your local GNC.
The garage door springs that come standard with most homes don't last. And when they fail, it's not just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello at A1 Garage Door Service. Our springs are the toughest in the industry, backed by our lifetime warranty. That's right. Fix them once and you're covered for life. Don't risk your family's safety or your peace of mind. Let A1 replace your springs before they become a problem. From repairs to upgrades, it's A1 from day one.
A1 from day one.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story, Metro Atlanta law enforcement agencies team up to keep an eye out for teens looking to cause trouble.
Metro area sheriff's agencies, city and school police departments all coming together to put a stop to any supposed teen takeovers happening this weekend, says APD Deputy Chief Jason Smith.
We understand there are plans for takeovers this weekend. We want you to know, as me and all these folks behind me, we are ready. We are here. These takeovers are not going to happen.
The Solicitor General's office says they'll also be looking at increasing the charges for those arrested during a takeover. The last teen takeover on the Beltline led to the arrest of 13 people between the ages of 13 and 20. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
69 degrees in Atlanta. When do we return to the 80s, and how much does a cold front cool us off next week? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. This just in, the victim injured in a shooting at the VA clinic in Pickens County this week has died. The GBI identifies him as 34-year-old Nick Cruz of Marietta. The shooting happened Tuesday afternoon inside the Veterans Affairs Clinic on East Church Street in Jasper. 51-year-old Lawrence Charles Michaels went to the clinic for a mental health consultation when he shot Cruz, who worked there as a social case manager. Michaels left the building and was killed after exchanging gunfire with police and an armed civilian. South Fulton police say they have promising leads as they search for suspects following this week's murders of 2 teenagers. Interim Public Safety Director Cedric Alexander gives an update on the investigation.
Preliminary information indicates that individuals, this may have stemmed from a prior dispute that is still to be determined.
Officers responded to a neighborhood Tuesday night where they found 16-year-old Jamari Smar and 14-year-old Jeremiah Carter, who'd been shot. The teens did not live at that location. Georgians are one step away from a little relief at the gas pump. The Georgia Senate today unanimously votes to suspend the state's gas tax. Senate Majority Leader Jason Anavitarte says Georgians need this badly.
I think it's just another prudent move by the Senate and the General Assembly to basically help Georgians save money, put money back in their pockets while this world's just going crazy between the Iranian war and what's going on with the economy.
Governor Kemp plans to sign it tomorrow, and it goes into effect immediately. With oil prices soaring because of the conflict in the Middle East, oil analyst Tom Kloza says gas prices will keep going up too.
Now, if crude oil continues to trade above $100 a barrel, we're looking at higher numbers. And, the all-time record is 501, which was set in June 2022. I don't think we're on a track that's going to necessarily get there, but I would not bet against it.
He says the national average for gas could top $4 in just a couple of days. In Georgia, AAA says the average price is now up to $3.77 per gallon. President Trump says his administration is seeking an additional $200 billion to help with the war in Iran.
Well, we're asking for a lot of reasons beyond even what we're talking about in Iran. This is a very volatile world.
When asked today about the possibility of putting U.S. troops on the ground as part of the war against Iran, the president says no. The body of a missing University of Alabama student is found in Spain. Police say a body found near a Barcelona beach is identified as Jimmy Gracie. The 20-year-old student went missing on Tuesday after a night out at a beachfront club with friends. Fulton County takes to the sky to go after contraband at the Rice Street Jail.
With a range of nearly 4 miles and a flying time of up to 45 minutes, the jail's new Flock safety drone is a force multiplier in their security efforts. Sheriff Pat Labatt says 75% of their contraband drops come from illegal drone incursions.
We've had everything from chicken sandwiches to cigarettes to really just tools to take the jail apart.
Trained staff will deploy the drone remotely from a docking station on the roof. Labatt hopes they are able to expand the program in the near future. At the Fulton County Jail, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 5:34. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Checking the ride to the northern suburbs, Bill. It's brake lights 75 northbound between Marietta and Kennesaw. You're slowing right around Delk Road. Going to stay pretty heavy up toward Chastain Road. Then a few more scattered brake lights into Ackworth. 575 northbound On and off the brakes up to Highway 92 in Woodstock. 400 northbound. It's slow in Sandy Springs. 285 to the North Springs MARTA station. Then delays improving between Roswell and Alpharetta, where we had an earlier crash. On 400 northbound near Old Milton Parkway clear. 85 northbound. That ride stacked up from 285 up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard. Then you're going to stay sluggish up into Duluth. Secondary slows on 85 north from Highway 316 up to I-985. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
A few clouds passing by this evening, not quite as chilly compared to the previous nights as temperatures settle to the mid-40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, sunshine and a few clouds as well, highs in the mid-70s. Even warmer for this weekend with partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the 50s, daytime highs in the low to mid-80s. A cold front passing by on Monday will knock temperatures back down into the upper 70s and cooling into the mid-60s by Tuesday of next week.
Right now, 68 in Marietta, 65 in Cumming, and 68 in Locust Grove. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Don't let a DUI ruin your life. Hire the attorney that other attorneys hire. GeorgeStein.com.
If you've been taught that all bread is unhealthy, I'm here to tell you not if it's real bread. Hi, I'm Sue Becker from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minute. If you're struggling with weight gain, high cholesterol, constipation, even warts, or kids who seem to be constantly sick, come visit us at the Bread Becker store in Woodstock, where we have taught thousands of customers that real bread might be their healthy solution. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've studied the incredible health benefits of real whole grains and bread. I discovered that store-bought bread has had most of the nutrients in the grain removed during milling, and yes, even packages labeled 100% whole wheat. Make a healthy eating change in your life at Bread Beckers in Woodstock. We'll show you how bread, but only real bread, might be the answer to your family's physical ills. The Bread Beckers.
Visit breadbeckers.com or our Bread Beckers store in Woodstock.
Playing a game with your family, that's a lot of fun. Playing a game with your roof, you'll lose every time. Dave Baker here for Findlay Roofing, the roof guys. When it comes to replacing or repairing your roof, think of Findlay first. You'll always win with Findlay. They're the extra effort experts with high quality, highly rated roofing experience and expertise. They've replaced over 65,000 roofs locally. With Findlay, manners matter. With Findlay, you get upfront pricing, exceptional service, and they'll treat your home like it's their own. Win, win, win. Only Findlay Roofing stands behind their work with a lifetime leak-free warranty at no additional cost, and you'll pay nothing until the job is complete. Findlay Roofing is the perfect match for any roofing issues. Plus, they offer 0% financing. Get started with a free roof analysis at findlayroofing.com.
What a terrible husband.
Dropping my wife off at 3 in the morning to go to the airport.
This is, excuse me, do you remember the vows? It
Till
wasn't
death
for,
do us part.
No, it's not for better or better. It's for better or worse. Your wife needs to travel. She has to leave at 7 a.m. We have to get to the airport
That's
now.
when her flight leaves.
Because everything's going so well these days, it's never been better. We now have to get to the airport between 4 and 5 hours before we want to fly somewhere. And that's because things have never been better. So we applaud that, and we're grateful for that, but not grateful to you as a husband who refuses to get up and get his wife to the airport at 3 o'clock
I
in the
told
morning.
her, I said, if you want to have this
put her in the
girl's-
hands of an
Will
Uber driver.
you drive her to the MARTA station?
No. So her friends decided to, they're going on a girls' trip this weekend in New York. And I'm like, just figure out, get parking at the airport because of how bad the TSA lines are.
It's so expensive. And you live in town. Why wouldn't you take MARTA?
Well,
it goes right to this thing.
I'm not taking MARTA at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning is a little
Yeah,
sus.
put
to
your
ride
wife on
MARTA.
a MARTA
not on the
train.
train.
I would feel irresponsible if I put my wife on a MARTA train at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I would not do that. Not at 3 in the morning. But
I'm not getting on one, so I drive her.
I ride
Because
MARTA.
I'm a good husband. I would drive her.
I ride MARTA all the time. But I said 3 in the morning. I'm like, that's a lot to ask.
How long is she going to be there?
She's going to be there till Sunday.
So it's just a weekend?
Yeah, just a weekend
Just
trip.
pick up the charge and have her park the car there.
Yeah, we got a discount. So she's going to be able to park at one of
Why
those.
do you have a discount?
Because he
fancy pantsies.
You know what it is?
The
is
rich just keep getting rich.
He knows the deltas.
Nepo baby.
That's right. He's a Delta baby. That's what he is. He gets to ride
it's
for
good
free.
to have friends that are out there at the airport.
You know, things cost so much that just like leaving your car there for few days. I park on the top of the parking deck, so it's easy to find. And I just drive myself there. And okay, I'll just add $100 or 70 or whatever it is to the plane ticket because I just don't want to go through anything. I don't want to deal with it.
You should do one of the lots.
I want to get out of a plane, get my stuff, go walk, put myself in my own car, and get the hell out of there.
I get that, but if you were to park in one of the lots that are just outside of the airport,
shuttles
there's so
with
much.
a million people and kids.
They're not.
Do not need that.
It's not that bad. You'll save honestly, for the weekend we're leaving her car out there. I think it cost $30, so it wasn't bad at all.
Okay, $30. That's why I haven't retired, so that I can say, you know what? I'm paying $70. I'm getting off the plane. I'm driving right to the gate, almost right to the gate. I'm driving right into check-in, and I'm going to leave it right there. It'll be waiting for me when I get back. Always on the top. The only thing that can go wrong is if there's some sort of hailstorm while I'm away. I don't want to go into the deck and where did I put it and what floor and
Take
all
a
that.
picture.
I know, but still, you got to remember the floor.
Yeah, take a picture.
I do take a picture. Then every time I take a picture at the airport, I think, do I look like some kind of terrorist or something? You ever think that?
In the parking lot?
I don't know.
Can't you pin it? Can't you drop a
paranoid.
pin? Drop a pin, and then your car.
I don't know how to do the pin thing.
Do you guys have? I don't know if you have it in the parking garages where they have the numbers above each lane.
They do,
and it tells you like if there's like a green light or a red light, if there's a car parked there or not.
They do.
No.
Yes.
What is that? On what? The app or the?
No. So when you drive in there, it'll tell you like if you're like trying to look ahead and see if there's an open spot.
Right.
It'll be like green, or red, and then a green.
See, I don't deal with that. I'm going all the way to the top. I'm immediately going all the way to the top.
It's just really cool. So like I just remember when I first moved here, they didn't have that at Hartsfield, and I thought Hartsfield is the busiest airport in the world, and they have that here at BWI.
Well, that's because you're near D.C., so you get all the powerful,
you get the new stuff.
The powerful people are flying in and out. You know, Lindsey Graham might need to know where his car is.
I didn't know where I left my car.
He comes all the way to Baltimore to like fly. I like coming out of Baltimore.
I live in the Clark Hour. I know it's cheaper to go to Baltimore than to fly out of Dulles.
You know, from that last thing that we did, we've decided. I don't know how long it'll take us to put it together, but we're gonna have a commercial for Lindsey Graham one-man show, The Best of Tennessee Williams, coming to we can't say we got to make it up, the fabulous other theater.
Yeah. Industry theater.
Lindsey Graham does the best of.
You can always depend on kind of the strangers.
We got to get a commercial.
A raisin in the sun.
Why are you two called queens? Fella.
So look for that.
Is Stella from?
Stella is from A Streetcar Named Desire.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie, Marlon Brando. I mean, obviously Marlon Brando did some great things, but I think.
Hot.
Well, that's what I was going to say. He's so hot in that jacket.
So hot in that movie.
Yeah, but I hate the method.
That's the one with the lady from Scarlett from Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, that's it's one where he's always these method actors for some reason, and that's Marlon Brando's a method actor. For some reason, they think in real life people eat things and talk at the same time. And so there's that scene with the orange. And
I love it.
He's calling Napoleonic gloves. I hate it. I hate method. I mean, I've seen good
like
method acting, obviously. All right, you're just all puffed up. That's all.
I mean, he's real hot back then, and then you find out he's gay. Even hotter.
He's everything. Yes, he's everything. He's bisexual.
He's like helioglobulus.
That's right. He's got he's got kids. Some of them are in prison. Some aren't. Some murdered people. Some didn't.
Oh, I don't think he's probably a very good person. Like, I don't think he was a great person.
No.
But,
and let's remember, always the fact that he had an affair with Richard Pryor is stunning to me.
Now, when I found out that Richard Pryor was gay, not as turned on.
But they're not gay. They're just
exploring.
open to anything.
They're open. That's
gay.
all.
They're being gay.
They're being gay. They're not gay.
Sure, they were being gay.
They're having a moment. That's all.
I feel like if dudes are being gay, they're kind of gay. They're kind of gay.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Not at all.
It was experimentation.
Get the butter.
Wait. What was that, Autumn? Say that again.
I think that if guys are being gay, they're being pretty gay.
No, that's not what you said. You ruined it. You
Wait,
said
what did I say?
If they're being gay, you think that they might be kind of gay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Put that on a
and
shirt.
I'm saying that's ridiculous.
Put that.
I've never heard
See,
such
now,
an
if
absurd
women-
thing.
We didn't have all the fancy terms you kids have today. We
If
just had
women
sex
are
with
being
whoever we
gay-
wanted.
I feel like if women are being gay, I feel like that's less gay.
That's for men to enjoy.
And also, like, just to, like, try. Do you know what I mean? Like, why not?
Sure. No, that's true. Women
Everybody
get away.
likes women.
Women. Well, here's the thing.
Women
Everybody
have a
likes
more
women.
fluid sexuality.
Maybe.
That's gross.
I do know this.
Typically,
I've
not
talked
every
about this
woman.
for a long time. That what I've noticed is, it is one of these things where society is like, yeah, just no, because women, and usually like say younger women, if they're like they can like sit with each other and comb each other's hair.
Yeah.
But if you walked into a room and a guy was combing another guy's hair, you would just draw the conclusion. You would say, "Oh, okay, those guys are gay." But
Yeah.
women can comb each other's hair, and it's like, well, they're women.
I
It's
always took Richard's afro pick and would go in this. You have lovely hair, Richard.
Get the butter.
Get the butter.
God, I hate that movie. I
You
saw
don't
it
like that
once.
movie? Now
I-
that you know how he treated her.
Well, no, and this was before.
Yeah.
I mean, she's claimed the R word basically on
Yeah.
that set. What's the movie called? The Last Tango in Paris.
Mhm.
And but I didn't know all that. It's just there's something about watching, and this is not Marlon Brando from Streetcar Named Desire. This is Marlon Brando post Godfather.
Yes.
And so he's kind of heavy, and just him being all sexual with her, it was just gross to me. I just not something. I don't even remember what the story's about.
Neither
other
do
than
I. I
that.
just remember
Other
that
than
scene.
Other than that,
Crawling on the floor.
there's one. You know the part about the pig emissions.
No. I
Just-
forgot.
No, yeah, it's just go look for that. Go look for that part. Really turned off by that movie. But although that movie has one thing in it that had to be the last time Marlon Brando ever did that. There's a scene where he's running down the street.
Oh, yeah.
Has to be the last time.
After that, I think he did Superman, right?
Yeah, it was years later though. Right? Didn't he kind of come?
78 that came out. So.
But
Yeah.
in Superman, he barely does anything.
No, he got. There was always controversy because he got paid so much to be in it for like a minute.
Christopher Reeves, before the accident, was on.
Also hot.
Yes, when he, I agree. He was on.
Gee, thanks, Lois.
He was on. He was on Letterman, and he went after Brando.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. He's just like, yeah, I don't respect it. You know, a guy with that kind of talent takes that kind of money, shows up. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Excuse me. Alex Williams says 285 is slow near Truist Park.
Yeah, had some earlier trouble, Eric, on the 285 East, the low ramp that takes you past, or to I-75, rather. It has since cleared. Leftover delays behind it, though, coming up from South Cobb Drive. 285 westbound, heading over toward Truist Park. That ride's slow from Georgia 400 and Sandy Springs, passing Roswell Road. Bunches up even more so right there next to the ballpark in I-75 as you make your way southbound past I-20, where emergency pothole repair continues in the right lane at Cascade Road. 285 east and southbound, the inner loop, brake lights the entire way, Georgia 400 over to I-75. No improvement heading southbound through Tucker and Clarkston until you get down to Memorial Drive, exit number 41. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Mark Arum. Like in a movie, I could see that being a thing, like where the world leaders get on a call and be like, all right, let's
like
just...
the final episode of Diplomat.
Getting you through your morning.
Exactly. Like, let's just divide up the world.
Mark Arum.
Trump, you get the Western Hemisphere. China, you get Asia. And Europe goes to Putin.
Mark Arum.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm, under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 404-208-3300. That's 404-208-3300.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
A company that has been trusted in Atlanta for over 25 years has already done their hometown homework, like having the very best people, fair, honest pricing, exceptional customer service, and a focus on high-quality work. That's us. Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All Four Seasons Garage, Entry Doors, and Windows. Sometimes new isn't better, like out-of-town home improvement companies invading Atlanta with their inflated pricing and subpar work. When trust matters, trust us. All the number 4 seasonsgarages.com.
Here's another reason Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust. This is Scott Slade. During a recent maintenance visit, my Ragsdale heating and air technician discovered the reason one of my heat pumps wasn't working quite right. He diagnosed the problem, made a special trip to pick up the parts he needed, and I was back in business the same day, just before the big freeze in January. Now, many of these great folks at Ragsdale have been with the company 10, 20, even 30 years. No wonder Ragsdale has over 10,000 reviews and a 4.9 Google rating. And you know that warmer weather's on the way, and Ragsdale wants you to be ready. Right now, you can save up to $1,700 off a new Carrier home comfort system. And the savings extend long past this season with Ragsdale's own trusted 15-year parts and labor warranty on your new system. If your system just needs to tune up to get ready for spring and summer, they can help with that too. You can trust Ragsdale for your plumbing, electrical, and insulation needs too. Schedule your visit online at ragsdaleair.com or give one of their friendly customer service reps a call. Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code AUTO for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or any gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code AUTO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code AUTO for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up.
Could be AI, so we won't go with it. But what if somebody else gets it first? I don't care. What if another news station gets it 13 seconds before we do?
Was this earlier today? Because CNN has a story about it.
Is it fake?
No, they have a story about it.
Okay, but I think it might be fake, so I'm not going to run with it. Right, George?
What is it?
Well, what is it? That was very clever of you. I see what you're doing there. You're trying to get it out of me.
You could just position it as...
If it were true, then we would know it's true, and it'll be true. But I ain't going to be one of these people. You fell for propaganda, blah, 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 blah.
Dummy.
Yeah, I ain't going to be that.
Is it AI?
Could be.
Potentially.
So we'll let somebody else be the first guy.
Or gal.
Oh, it is all over X.
Well, that's all you need right there.
Al Jazeera, CNN.
I mean, is it true or is it not true?
I'm seeing stories from The Independent. I'm seeing stories from Yahoo News, Yahoo New
I'll
Zealand.
just say it. This is a good headline because it does have the word popular. So this is. It says Iran's propaganda machine claims chilling video shows strike on $100 billion U.S. jet just hours after Trump declared nobody is even shooting at us. Okay, so there you have it. Could be AI, could be real, maybe not real. I haven't had the time to actually look into it. There's a lot of AI going around on all sides. Iran showing things that aren't real. I'm not saying we're showing things that aren't real, but I mean, come on. Who knows what's real? Because here's the thing. I live in Roswell, Georgia. Do you know how far away from the Strait of Hormuz that is? Well, neither do I, but it's more than a couple of miles. And I was thinking, it's like, at what point does the gas get to? Like in my mind, maybe $4.50 a gallon for regular. I can do the show from home. It's 40 miles a day. I mean, I'd rather come in, but it's 20 miles in, 20 miles out. There's got to be like a level of, because you guys live near here. I mean, not you don't that near. How far away you live?
10, 11 miles.
Okay, so that's tacking on 22 miles.
Start walking.
So start walking.
Start walking to work.
Oh, there's that.
Take the Shoelace Express.
Tim, yes, this is the time. Get a bike. It's time for Tim to get all in shape.
Do I look like a Beltline guy?
Jared says he's going to start riding his bike to work, and this is going.
He
can tell.
He's healthy.
I know, but he's going to stink to high heaven
this summer when they complete when they complete the lower part of the Beltline loop, and I'll be able to go all the way around. Oh man, I'm definitely riding my bike in.
Yeah, but you got to bring. I mean, you can't come in here stinking to high heaven.
There's a shower here.
Where?
Upstairs on the second floor.
Oh, neat.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a shower. Like, is it like a utility shower or is it a shower?
No, it's
shower?
a shower.
Have you put your eyes on it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually used it once during a snowstorm.
Really? Where is it upstairs?
It is over by where the old HR used to be.
Where the old HR?
It's
in that hall?
Yeah, near the lactation station. Yes, right around there.
Really? So you can go to the lactation station. So you know what the lactation. You know what? That used to be our slogan thing, just for a little while.
The lactation station.
WSB. Yes.
Roswell, Georgia is 7,526 miles from the Strait of Hormuz, and it would typically take 6 to 8 weeks for oil to get from the Strait of Hormuz to Roswell.
And see, that's what I'm telling you, is I'm not a reliable narrator if you ask me what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz for just that reason. I'm nearly 8,000 miles away. Now, I know a lot of people who are the same distance, and they seem to know exactly what's going on. But I have to say...
Well, I'm worried about the fish.
I have to plead... Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine what's going on
to
the marine life?
Yeah. Eric, it's 7,000 D chess. You're just missing out.
I know. I don't even play 1D chess.
Heliogabalus.
Do we love...
We love the guy. You worship the rock.
Worship the rock.
I like the rock.
We all love the rock.
You smell what he's cooking?
How about 2 tickets? Let's give some stuff away. 2 tickets to see James Taylor Thursday, September 17th at Synovus Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Be caller number 10 to 404-872-0750. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com. Alex Williams is now watching Downtown.
It's a slow one into the city, Eric. 75 South stacked up all the way back to West Paces Ferry, 400 from Lenox. All that just trying to get into Midtown. But a little bit of good news. Once you get past North Avenue and Cortlandt Street, the delays actually improved down to I-20. Northbound, though, that's still a slow ride. 75-85 North Langford Parkway up to Peachtree Pine Street. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Hey friends, it's Mark Aram, and this is for all my listeners who are struggling with hair loss. I'm sure you've tried the lotions, pills, creams, and potions. With so many options and doctors out there, who are you going to trust? What's really going to grow your hair back? The Advanced FUE from Advanced Hair is an incredible breakthrough. Receding hairline, thinning hair, bald spots, Advanced Hair offers a simple, quick, one-day treatment that begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. And get this, Advanced Hair even guarantees your new hair will grow. Works for men and women across all ages, and there is no one in hair restoration I recommend more. For your free consultation, call 470-660-HAIR. If you move forward, you'll also receive $500 off. 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with a team that has redefined hair restoration. And don't forget to ask about that guarantee. Check out incredible before and after pictures at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
High five! Up top!
Dave's company just got the 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Yeah! It's 5 years of gig speed internet, advanced security, and a great rate that won't change. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Heck yeah!
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Yes!
The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping. Woo!
For a limited time, now through March 29th, switch to Comcast Business to lock in your rate for 5 years and get a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Or ask how to get started with 300 megabit internet and Security Edge for $74 a month with a 2-year agreement. Call today. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. Paperless billing and automatic payments with bank account required. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees.
You've likely heard talk about rising costs, but here's some good news. Last year, Georgia Power froze base rates to help keep costs steady. And while demand for energy is growing across our state, new large energy users are required to pay the cost to serve them, helping protect homeowners and small businesses. This year, Georgia Power also filed fuel and storm recovery updates that'll lower overall rates starting this summer. Reliable energy, more stability, fewer surprises on your bill. Learn more at georgiapower.com/rate freeze.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, relief at the gas pump is coming soon for Georgia drivers. Georgia lawmakers today overwhelmingly approve pausing the state's gas tax.
Governor Kemp says he will sign the legislation tomorrow after the state Senate unanimously approved the bill to suspend the state's gas tax for 60 days as prices continue to skyrocket amid the ongoing Middle East conflict. Senate Majority Leader Jason Anavatarte says this measure will provide critical relief.
I think it's just another prudent move by the Senate and the General Assembly to basically help Georgians save money and put money back in their pockets.
The bill takes effect immediately. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And a lot of people in Metro Atlanta are looking for cheaper options to fill up their gas tanks.
Well, the war in Iran has sent oil prices soaring. That has pushed prices at the gas pump sharply higher, too, nearing a national average of $4 a gallon for regular. Now, that's led to long lines at Costco and BJ's gas stations, people looking for cheaper fuel. There's a burst of people going on the Gas Buddy app looking for low prices in their area. Others already say they're pulling back on spending for groceries, dining out, and travel. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
69 degrees in Atlanta. Warmer temperatures are on the way. How long do they stick around? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A Marietta man dies days after a shooting at a Pickens County VA facility.
Nicholas Cruz is working at the Veterans Affairs Clinic in the city of Jasper as a social work case manager when Lawrence Michaels walked in for a mental health consultation and shot him. When the accused shooter went to leave the building, he was met by police and was shot and killed in the altercation. Cruz was taken to the hospital and later died from his injuries. He leaves behind a wife and young children. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
Metro Atlanta police are teaming up to stop planned teen takeovers this weekend.
We are all standing together. All public safety agencies in the metro area, we are together on this. These takeovers need to stop.
Atlanta Police Deputy Chief Jason Smith says they could charge parents for any teens violating curfew. Police in South Fulton are working around the clock to solve the murders of 2 Banneker High School students.
This is a horrible offense.
The victims were shot inside a car in the 4200 block of Fortune Point in South Fulton. Interim Public Safety Director Dr. Cedric Alexander says 16-year-old Jamari Smar and 14-year-old Jeremiah Carter did not live in that subdivision. Alexander says preliminary information indicates this may have stemmed from a prior dispute.
We have to build a case based on fact, not based on speculation that people may throw out over social media.
Alexander says at least 3 people were inside the car, but they don't know if the shooter was.
We're going to find you.
Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
The body of a missing University of Alabama student is found in Spain 2 days after he went missing.
Police say a team of divers found the body of James Jimmy Gracie in the water off of a Barcelona beach. The body of the 20-year-old was found near where he was last seen, outside of a nightclub with his friends. The area Gracie was found is a stretch of beach with several restaurants and nightclubs.
Correspondent Allison Keys reports no word yet on a cause of death. Kennesaw police say they are looking for more victims of a fake rideshare who actually ended up exposing her crimes to police. Jessica Digby called police saying her rider was refusing to get out of her vehicle. Police then discover she had a suspended license, and they also find drugs as well as the victim's phone, his credit cards, and over 100 other credit cards. Police say she'd go to local bars looking for intoxicated men to rip off. Digital dementia is a real problem. New research finds American adults are spending way too much time on their phones, and it could be affecting their brain, their brain health. Board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Sue Varma says there are some things you can do to help you put your phone down.
Are there things that I can do on my phone, put it on grayscale, so it doesn't look as colorful and as addictive and exciting?
40% of Americans say they are online almost constantly. It is now 6:04. The Von Haessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Not liking what I see east side perimeter, Bill. I'm looking for a crash 285 southbound, the inner loop at I-20. In the jam cam I'm looking at, I'm not seeing any traffic making its way south of I-20. So we're going to spin this around and see what is going on there. But I'm already seeing the 285 south delays creep back up to where they had been breaking free at Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Elsewhere in Marietta, just found a stalled tractor trailer. It's in the left lane, 75 northbound between Highway 5 and I-575. So that's going to put some extra pressure on the ride between Marietta and Kennesaw. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
A few clouds passing by this evening, not quite as chilly compared to the previous nights as temperatures settle to the mid-40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, sunshine and a few clouds as well, highs in the mid-70s. Even warmer for this weekend with partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the 50s, daytime highs in the low to mid-80s. A cold front passing by on Monday will knock temperatures back down into the upper 70s and cooling into the mid-60s by Tuesday of next week.
65 in Sandy Springs, 67 in Brazelton, 69 in Rex. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That is, well, almost correct, Caiaccio. Hour 4, or, something like it, of the Von Haessler Doctrine begins right now.
You have a smiling listener out there, Eric.
I have a smiling or
yeah.
smilin? As in smilin' Mark.
Well, yeah, because you're taking that guy's advice from the first hour. This guy.
I am.
Hey, Von Haessler.
Yeah. Listen, when somebody gets my name wrong, I listen.
Yes.
How long have I been on the radio here? But I think that he's just kind of joking around. It sounds to me like somebody who's joshing. He's not even joking. He's joshing.
Ribbon.
He's ribbon, which is like not even something you can take, all that seriously.
He's Von Hassling.
He's Von Hasslin's what he's doing. And I'll tell you something.
He's a Von Haessler.
That's exactly what he is. That's my group of people. I'm done with calling them doctrinaires and, they're the Von Haesslers. Come join me as we don't take over the world together. I've lowered,
as we take over the basement.
As we take over the basement, but stay out of my basement.
I saw gigs at the Strait of Hormuz were cheap.
Yeah, I'll be appearing at at the Funny Farm on Karg Island. Karg, Kharg, Karg.
This all makes me hungry for Persian food.
That's where, if we did put troops on the ground, that's probably where they go, right?
Oh yeah. Well, there's 7 islands around there that they want to.
Yeah, but Karg is where
the big island.
That's the one we've been bombing. We bombed. Of course, I left most of it open for
Well, I don't want the Iranians after we get rid of the regime. I want them to be able to be successful. I'm a humanitarian.
That's absolutely kidding me.
Israel, not so much. Hey, look, back off.
Yeah, there's kind of a thing now. They're pointing fingers. It's kind of weird because there was I guess yesterday to an Axios story. A lot of people from the administration were saying that Trump knew that that Israel was going to bomb what's it called, South Pars Field, or this is where there's a lot of liquid natural gas. And,
they share it with who?
Qatar.
Qatar. Okay.
So then when they shot back, they shot it. So now a whole bunch of it is, I think 10% of it now. I think an awful lot of energy comes out of that particular field. But when we're trying to bomb in such a way to where we don't destroy everything so that if we win, we can get it back up online pretty quickly. But who cares about it? That's not even, listen, why even go on about that? My MAGA friends tell me it couldn't be going any better, and I don't know why I would even begin to doubt that at all.
100% support from MAGA, by the way, on the president.
Who's MAGA
Okay,
now?
first of all, that is an idiot. Shelley Winter and I were talking about that. And you see that and go, you think, oh, here's a shock poll. 100% of MAGA is in favor of Trump or is still behind Trump. 100%. That is like saying 100% of Yankees fans believe in the Yankees. Of course. MAGA is Trump. So it doesn't make any sense. And now the truth is, whether some of my friends in MAGA want to admit it or not, that pie is not as large as it once was. But no matter how big or small it gets, 100% of MAGA is going to support Trump, because how are you in MAGA if you don't support Trump? He's made that clear, right? I mean, in the last couple of weeks, really, starting with Marjorie Taylor Greene, he said, I am MAGA. At that point, if you're in MAGA, you make a choice, right? If I'm still in MAGA, then I'm enamored with this guy and his leadership abilities, and I trust him. And so whatever he does, I'm going to support him.
100% of Trump supporters support Trump.
That's exactly what that headline could be. 100% of Trump supporters support Trump.
I am in favor of abortion on demand.
Well, if that's what I'm at.
All right, me too.
I just
He
find
must have a good reason.
100%. That's intense. I mean, I would
no,
think.
but you're not listening to us.
No, I understand completely what you're saying.
The ones who aren't are no longer in MAGA. So it's a pie. It's like 100% of pizza lovers love pizza. That's not a shock poll.
I don't like pizza anymore.
Then you're not a pizza lover. So you no longer count. It's really kind of I know when I read it, I had that same kind of, what? But it didn't say 100% of Republicans support Trump.
Correct.
It said 100% of MAGA. If you're in MAGA, being in MAGA, the first rule of MAGA, we support Trump. If you don't support Trump and you're in MAGA, that doesn't make any sense, really.
There have been other polls that have asked a similar question to this. This was done by NBC News. In the past, the last CBS News one was like 94%. So
what happened was those 6% decided we're no longer MAGA.
And they just got out.
And then so that became 100%. Not like that. Who's that one MAGA lady who's going viral? Did you bleep
in Pennsylvania,
Did you bleep it properly?
I sure did.
This is, I guess she voted for Trump 3 times.
Oh, she's like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, we've got. Now listen, if this is going to offend, listen. It's strange we have to do this on the other side now. Trigger warning. If this is going to upset you, then you need to, put your hands over your ears for. Just don't turn the station, because we're about to be hilarious again, and you don't want to miss that. But you may, as a trigger warning, want to put your hands over your ears.
If you could say something to President Trump and he was going to hear you right now, what would it be?
You are a worthless pile of
And you voted for him how many times?
3 times. That was my bad. Apparently, I'm an idiot.
Right. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's no longer in MAGA. So she was in MAGA, and if you went back 2 months or a month or something like that, she would be part of the 100%. But she left. It still leaves 100% of the people who are left in MAGA.
I follow your logic. I guess the other polls, why would they not have been 100%? That's in the past. That's my question. Because there were others that were like 94%.
Because those are probably people who were on the edge at that point. Or it may be that, it's the people around him, and whatever. But then what I would say is those 6%, since that last poll, they decided they're no longer MAGA. You're always, would you be the most confused person alive if you went around telling people you were in MAGA? They said, hey, do you support Trump? No. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Hey, I'm in Bill's Mafia. Do you like the Buffalo Bills? Not at all.
I just like jumping on
It doesn't make any sense. By identifying as MAGA, you are identifying as somebody who supports the president. So a 100% poll should not be that. I know the way they tried to play it.
Yeah, I mean, Harry Enton, when he brought it up on CNN.
I hear he's like clutching his pearls and everything.
Yeah,
oh my God, I can't believe it.
Let's listen to him.
Take a look here. MAGA GOP view of Trump.
Here we go.
Approve 100%. 100%. If you are a member of MAGA and the GOP, you approve of Donald John Trump. 0% say that they disapprove. Yelling? You don't have to be a mathematical genius to know you can't go higher than 100%. He is the 1970.
Is he off stage? Is he yelling back at people? Does he have a microphone? Why is he screaming?
I don't know. It's just
probably because is he doing that thing where he's in front of the monitor showing you? That's why. So he's away from the.
But he's not the guy who got famous for it at MSNBC, is he? That ended up doing the football stuff. I believe he started doing. Either McAfee started having him on or something in playoffs.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
Percentages.
Harry has kind of followed in those footsteps, but he's good. He does a good job.
So now we have hysterical people showing us polling numbers. That's the new thing.
Yeah.
I get really excited about this stuff. Can you believe this? Yeah, that's what they do polling to find out what people are thinking. You know, some people think this, some people think that. But again, I am not a mathematician. But And when I saw that headline, I reacted like, what? 100%. But then thinking about it, of course, it makes sense.
And
no one calls themselves MAGA and doesn't support Trump. That's the thing that wouldn't make sense.
Within the Republican Party, or I guess, these are all Americans now. Apparently, MAGA makes up 28% of voters, which has gone down from
so it's
30%.
Shrinking. So the pie is shrinking.
The shrinking pie.
But the people who stay are still 100% supporters of the president. That makes sense. For heaven's sakes. This guy can't believe it. I don't know what you think about. Everybody's yelling now, including me. I yell too much. Autumn's always yelling, screaming. That's with her kids, not on radio.
I'm sorry.
Are you a yeller as a mother?
No.
You lose it sometimes?
No, my losing it is like, the billionth time I've said to do something.
Yeah.
Put your shoes on. What? The F.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why?
Huh?
Yeah.
You sound like him.
And then I'm like, you guys, it's insane. And then we laugh.
Yes. Ultimately, human beings are ridiculous. So you got to laugh. Yeah. And you're one of them. I'm one of them. We're human beings. We do dumb things. I didn't mention that Dr. Joe was in yesterday, and he had a rip in his jeans, in his knee. And he told me that he was leaving someplace, and he kind of rolled his ankle. He fell down and ripped his. But he was still here. He was fine.
He died.
But he's no longer with us. Rest in peace. And it was a bad fall. So it made me think isn't it one of the most embarrassing things in the world as an adult to fall down in public?
Yeah, and it's been so long since you've fallen.
You don't know how to.
Wow.
You don't know how to. You try to, and it's so embarrassing. He said, "Well, there was no one around." I said, "Yeah, but the universe saw you." There's still an intrinsic embarrassment. I'm a grown man falling down. Let's say congratulations to Mark Sullivan of Woodstock. Won 2 tickets to see James Taylor on Thursday, September 17th at Synovus Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Tickets are on sale for the rest of us at Ticketmaster.com. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 in DeKalb.
Yeah, unfortunately, a travel advisory over here, Eric. Only a left shoulder getting by this one. 285 southbound, the inner loop at I-20, exit 46. Already slow back up into Clarkston. If you head through downtown as an alternate, that one's going to be slow as well, with the delay starting southbound at the 85-400 merge. West side perimeter, the emergency hole repair where a hole opened up in the roadway, that continues in the right lane. 285 southbound, the outer loop, Cascade Road, exit 7. Brake lights back to South Atlanta Road. Traffic brought to you by John Foy & Associates, personal injury law firm. John Foy & Associates has been fighting for accident victims for almost 30 years. Put that experience to work and call John Foy about your car accident or workers' comp case now. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
All the notifications you need.
The story developing in Marietta.
All the local and breaking news alerts you need.
We're following breaking news in Atlanta.
All in one place.
The 95.5 WSB app.
Download it today.
Atlanta homeowners, your grades are in. Hi, I'm Deborah Morton of the Agency Atlanta, host of Inside Georgia Real Estate right here on 95.5 WSB. Each Saturday, my show covers Atlanta's residential housing market and all things real estate. I've been thrilled that so many WSB listeners have taken me up on my team's offer of a complimentary home report card. This is a customized analysis on your home, a secret weapon to get more when the time comes to sell. Know your home's strengths and weaknesses, learn how it stacks up against your competition, and the best time to sell. When it's time to move, you'll know how to net more money. Spring selling season has already started, so if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, let me send you the Agency Atlanta's free home report card. It's invaluable information, it's free, and there are no strings attached. Go to InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com today to connect with us at the Agency Atlanta. That's InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com.
Are your floors looking tired, scratched, or just dated? You don't have to wait months for a beautiful new look. At Peach State Hardwood, you can start your flooring project in 1 week or less. With expert installation, lifetime craftsmanship warranty, and an in-house team that handles everything, from moving your furniture to cleaning up after. A stress-free home refresh is closer than you think. Peach State Hardwood. Beautiful floors, zero hassle, ready in a week. Schedule your free estimate today at peachstatehardwood.com.
It's T. Geller & Son Jewelers' biggest diamond engagement and wedding event of the year, the Spring Bridal Event, back for 1 weekend only, March 20th through 22nd. It's the time to shop for engagement, wedding, or if you're celebrating another special milestone. Up to $3,000 off with an appointment, 36 months 0% APR financing, and you could save even more when you make an appointment. March 20th through 22nd, T. Geller & Son Spring Bridal Event in Kennesaw and Sandy Springs, and make that appointment at tgeller.com.
Oh, 5 a.m. run? Really? All right.
If running shoes could talk, they'd have a lot to say.
Puddle, puddle, puddle. Oh, why would you aim for it? Oh, a double nut. Someone's feeling fast today. Instead of a marathon, maybe a beer run next time.
If shoes could talk, they'd also tell you to shop Academy Sports and Outdoors for top running brands like Nike, Brooks, Asics, and Adidas. Academy. Fun can't lose.
Do you notice any gaps between your floors and walls, or are your basement walls bowing? These aren't cosmetic issues. They can be indicators of foundation problems. You need AquaGuard Foundation Solutions. Visit aquaguard.net today to schedule your free inspection. Remember,
AquaGuard. Don't let tax refund worries hold you back. File now with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They'll find every credit and deduction to help you get every refund dollar you deserve, or your money back. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
It's a story from the Daily Mail. 70-year-old woman's dramatic facelift results leave internet stunned as plastic surgeon hailed as miracle worker. Now, don't people understand that there are filters? Like, can you trust that that's not a filter on there?
You can't.
I mean, and by the way, it's great. She looks like she's 63. I mean, it is good, but you know these before and after things. Look, check out the lighting difference. So for wrinkles, shadows, and light, that's a big deal. But then you look at the other one, and it's kind of washed out with light.
And she has heavy eye makeup on the before photo.
So, I mean, I suppose, but I don't know how people just look at pictures these days, like side by side, and are like, oh, my God, that's amazing. I mean, maybe you use filters when you put stuff up online. Why wouldn't you assume?
I think I look weird when TikTok will automatically put a filter on it.
Yeah.
I guess it knows I'm ugly.
Oh, come on. You're highly photogenic, Tim Andrews. I was trying to fix, I don't know how I did this. It's one of my favorite pictures of myself, and I don't sit around looking at pictures of myself, but there is a photo from Christmas morning, 1974. I'm 10 years old, and I'm just sitting with my haul that I've gotten, all the games. I've got a football and all this stuff, and I've got these headphones. There was a headphone radio thing, and I've got that on, and I've got like patches on my jeans, and I got a whole. I look like somebody who's like a 10-year-old DJ or something. And it's always been like one of my favorite pictures. I remember that morning. I was coming down with the flu, so I've got but you know how when you're a kid, you're 10 years old, like, no way, this is Christmas morning. I am not sick. So I've kind of got a little bit of I look kind of cool and chill, but I'm actually coming down with the flu. And this picture was in the front room of the house for years, where the light comes in, and eventually it saturated all the color was gone from it and was just left as like a black and white photo. And then I remembered that I had shrunk it down and made it my avatar for a little while for one of the things. And I was, I still have the color version, but it's the small one. And I thought, okay, let me try to blow this up. So I've blown it. I have a larger version of it, but it's got that milky weird stuff, all the artifacts where you take something small and blow it up. Yeah. So I went to Canva a couple days ago, and I thought, well, maybe with the AI and stuff, they have some kind of, get rid of all those artifacts filter. And I used it, and it applied AI to my 10-year-old face.
Oh, yeah, and it just washes everything out, right?
No, but it just looks I look like Rocky Dennis. Is that the guy's name from Mask?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it elongated my face, and it like my eyes look like they're drooping, but it's totally smooth. And I was just like, this AI stuff, these filters aren't so good yet. I kept trying to like work with it. Okay, maybe I put it on too hard. But when AI makes a mistake, it just sticks with it. That's what I found. No matter how much you change, it's like, hey, AI, no, I'm sticking with it. We've decided that this is what your 10-year-old face looked like. But I didn't want to change the face. I wanted to change the fact that, it looks like you got that rain on a window thing that happens, those kind of artifacts. Isn't there a filter that would just take care of that? And get rid of that?
Which AI did you use?
Canva. Whatever's in Canva. There was like 10 things I could have used.
You should have tried, or you could still try, putting it through Grok, ChatGPT. They're both good with images.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
And just see what happens, because each
one's
different, right, Tim? I mean, you use it a lot.
Or could I take a black and white thing to somebody and go, just put the color back in? Is the information still in there somewhere for some kind of machine?
Oh, I don't think that they would just interpret it.
Right. What if I showed it because the AI had the coloring. What if I was able to show it the smaller version with the colors, and then the larger version that's been washed out?
Try that with ChatGPT.
Right.
Yeah, you could put them both in and say, "Hey,
because it's like a picture.
Marry them.
You just look at you look at this 10-year-old kid, and you go, that kid was always cool. He was just always a cool. It's not true, but there's one picture that I could convince people that I was always cool, and that's really what I want.
Yes.
At my funeral, I want everyone to go up there and say, you know what? That Eric Von Haessler.
He was cool.
He was always cool.
Always cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Fonzie.
You're very welcome.
Henry Winkler, I appreciate it. Alex Williams says there's a travel advisory on 280. Well, I'm sure it means 285. It looks like 283, but that's Jared. Travel advisory on 285 in DeKalb.
You nailed it, Eric. East side perimeter here. Still just a left shoulder sneaking by. This one, 285 southbound, the inner loop at I-20 exit 46. Delays already heavy back up into Clarkston. Use your surface streets if you'd prefer. You can head through downtown, but that's still going to be slow getting out of northeast Atlanta down through Midtown. And looking for new trouble west side of I-20, 20 eastbound at I-285 exit 51. Delays with that one stretching back toward Riverside Parkway. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Playing a game with your family? Fun! Playing a game with your roof? You'll lose every time. Dave Baker here with the perfect match for your roof. Finley Roofing, the roof guys. They're the extra effort experts with upfront pricing, exceptional service, and they'll treat your home like it's their own. Win, win, win. And with Finley, manners matter. Finley also has 0% financing available. Get your free roof analysis at finleyroofing.com.
For decades, Morgan & Morgan has represented hundreds of thousands of people at their hour of need. Injuries on the job, car crashes, medical malpractice, and nursing home abuse, Social Security claims, dangerous drugs, and dangerous products. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason, and no firm is even close. Then we got to thinking, what if we could prevent these terrible events before they occurred? So we built the AI-powered People Protector. Simply visit peopleprotector.com and type in the product you have questions about before you buy it. Children's toys and accessories, cars, drugs, products, you name it, we got it. With our success, we decided to pay it forward for all of America. Our way of saying thank you for your trust all these years. Morgan & Morgan, protecting America. And if you've already been injured, just visit us at forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Atlanta, 191 Peachtree, Atlanta, Georgia. Pound law. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
The Guaranteed Offer from Mark Spain Real Estate's the easiest way to sell your home. You'll save time and make the most money. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our offers are the strongest in the industry. With the Guaranteed Offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can eliminate all the hassle, sell your home for top dollar, and move when you're ready. There's no showings, no open houses, and no stress. Our Guaranteed Offer keeps you in control. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
It's March, and that means spring training. Baseball's preseason is here. One thing about baseball fans, they really know their numbers. Like DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak, Maris's 61-61, and Atlanta's own Hank Aaron's record-breaking 715th home run. But do you know your numbers? We're talking about your blood pressure, BMI, blood sugar, and cholesterol, of course. At All Care Primary and Immediate Care, we know that your numbers tell a story and can reveal potential health problems like diabetes, high blood pressure, and even stroke. All Care can also address your urgent medical needs without urgent copays. 7 days a week at 15 Atlanta area locations with same-day and walk-in availability. Spring training isn't just for baseball players. This March, take a swing at a healthier, happier you. Schedule your annual physical today at allcare-ga.com/spring-training.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story: law enforcement from across Metro Atlanta band together to stop teen takeovers.
With some nice weather forecasted this weekend, it could be prime time for teen takeovers. However, the heads of metro area sheriffs and police departments come together this afternoon to say they're not having it. APD Deputy Chief Jason Smith says it's not about preventing teens from having fun.
It is important for our young folks to be outside and enjoy each other's company. That is not what we're talking about. What we are talking about is criminal activity, and that's not going to be tolerated.
The Solicitor General's office says they're prepared to add charges to anybody who's arrested during one of these takeovers. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
68 degrees in Atlanta, much warmer this weekend. Wind as a cold front move in. Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. The Georgia Senate unanimously votes to suspend the state's gas tax for 60 days. Senate Majority Leader Jason Anavitarte says this is an important step.
Anything to put money back in people's pockets, gas, diesel. I think Georgians just want to make sure that we're taking care of them.
Governor Kemp says he'll sign it tomorrow and it takes effect immediately. According to AAA, the average price for a gallon of unleaded in Georgia right now is $3.77 a gallon. President Trump is asked today about the possibility of putting U.S. troops on the ground as part of the war against Iran.
No, I'm not putting troops anywhere. If I were, I certainly wouldn't tell you. But I'm not putting troops.
The president speaking today during an Oval Office meeting with Japan's prime minister. Trump says, unlike NATO, Japan is stepping up to the plate to help in the fight against Iran. The victim injured in a shooting at the VA clinic in Pickens County this week has died. The GBI identifies him as 34-year-old Nick Cruz of Marietta. The shooting happened Tuesday afternoon inside the Veterans Affairs Clinic on East Church Street in Jasper. 51-year-old Lawrence Charles Michaels went to the clinic for a mental health consultation when he shot Cruz, who worked there as a social case manager. Michaels left the building and was killed after exchanging gunfire with police and an armed civilian. South Fulton police give an update today on the murders of 2 teenagers who attended Banneker High School.
We are working several leads that appear to be very promising in terms of identifying who these subjects are.
South Fulton Interim Public Safety Director Cedric Alexander says preliminary information indicates the shooting was the result of a previous dispute. He says rumors about a possible motive are not yet confirmed. 16-year-old Jamari Smar and 14-year-old Jeremiah Carter were found shot to death in the 4200 block of Fortune Point Tuesday night. They did not live at that location. A new tool at the Fulton County Jail to crack down on contraband flowing into the troubled facility.
From a special docking station on the roof of the Fulton County Jail, a new high-tech drone deploys. Within seconds, Sheriff Pat Labatt says the Flock Safety drone will respond to incursions around the jail and will serve as an added layer of security at the facility.
Let me be clear.
This is for the betterment of our community. We hope in months to come to be able to expand this.
Officials say they tracked more than 300 illegal drone flights in and around the jail last year alone. At the Fulton County Jail, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
A jury in Cherokee County convicts a Canton man for sex crimes against young girls. 33-year-old Monquisius Deshad Watts is found guilty of 4 counts of rape, 5 counts of child molestation, and 1 count of aggravated sexual battery. One of the victims was younger than 13. Sentencing will be next week. A fake rideshare driver accused of ripping off drunk men is arrested in Kennesaw, and police are looking for more victims.
Officers believe the suspect, Jessica Digby, was offering intoxicated males rides home and then stealing from them. Digby called police claiming one man wouldn't leave her car until he found his phone. She ended up being the one arrested for driving with a suspended license, and Officer David Buchanan says their investigations show.
We found out that she is not affiliated with any sort of rideshare, not with Uber or Lyft.
He says officers searched her car, finding not only the victim's phone and credit card, but over 100 other cards and several drugs inside. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 6:34. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Travel advisory continues. East side perimeter into Cab Bill. Crash, only the left shoulder open. 285 southbound. The inner loop at I-20, exit 46. You're jammed back to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Consider your surface streets over there on that east side, such as South Harrison Road. If not, you can head through downtown, but that's still going to be slow from the 85-400 merge. 75 south stacks in before Moore's Mill. Delays do improve once you get down past North Avenue and Cortlandt Street. And a crash working on the West Freeway, I-20 eastbound, right at I-285, exit 51. At least one lane blocked there. Delays stretch back to Riverside Parkway. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
A few clouds passing by this evening, not quite as chilly compared to the previous nights as temperatures settle to the mid-40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, sunshine and a few clouds as well, highs in the mid-70s. Even warmer for this weekend with partly cloudy skies, morning lows in the 50s, daytime highs in the low to mid-80s. A cold front passing by on Monday will knock temperatures back down into the upper 70s and cooling into the mid-60s by Tuesday of next week.
Right now, 69 in Noonan, 68 in Midtown Atlanta, and 66 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Every car dealership's the exact same, right? Wrong. Dave Baker here for Beaver Toyota of Cumming, voted the #1 Toyota dealership in Georgia. And it's easy to see why. I can sum it up in 2 words. Beaver benefits. Like a lifetime powertrain guarantee, lifetime free oil changes, free car washes, and loaner vehicles. There's a restaurant, a salon, a clean spot for your kids to romp. And you thought all dealerships were the same. The Toyota Tundra from Beaver Toyota is the official truck of the Home Fix-It Show. See them on the web at beavertoyotacumming.com.
The arrival of spring has many looking forward to getting back outdoors. And it'll also see more motorcycles back on Georgia roads and highways. Both motorcycle riders and drivers should always be aware of their surroundings. That's why drivers should always look twice before turning, changing lanes, or entering the roadway. Always check to make sure the road is clear for all vehicles, including motorcycles. That's why the Governor's Office of Highway Safety is reminding drivers to look twice, save a life, and always share the road with motorcycles.
Mega firms send a paralegal. Steelhorse sends a lawyer. SteelhorseLaw.com.
Bro, our AC totally died this weekend, and I just got quoted $10,000 for a new one.
Reliable replaced mine last year, bruh. $69.99 a month.
Bruh, $69.99?
Yeah, bro. They take care of everything. Forever. All repairs, maintenance, and it's no additional charge, bruh.
Bro.
That's right, bruh. Stay cool with reliable heating and air. Any size AC, just $69.99 a month. Zero down and an unbeatable lifetime warranty. Go to reliableair.com to schedule your free estimate today.
You're a planner? Good for you. Hot weather is coming, but you'll be cool and comfortable with TE Certified. Chris Chandler for TE Certified Electrical, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. March is the lowest price of the season for AC maintenance, just $59. Their expert technician service all brands, so be an early bird. Schedule your $59 AC checkup by March 31st.
TE Certified, we love your
home. Autumn is the band leader for the Von Hessler Doctrine. By the way, not to get into the whole sports thing, but apparently because of the 2 upsets already, the one before, was it last night or yesterday? Was it Wednesday? The play-in, was there an upset?
No,
or
not
the
really.
2 upsets are from today.
2 upsets today, yeah.
Apparently, only all the brackets are broken except for 3%.
3.35% are left perfect, and we haven't even gotten to a quarter of.
Okay,
the
you mean so perfect, so you can still win.
Yeah,
I don't play these games of chance, so I don't.
Where are they finding the brackets? Are they done on one website or something?
You can submit them to all different. There's CBS,
ESPN. They all have their stuff. So Shelley has still got a good bracket because apparently he picked High Point.
Hey, there we go.
He picked High Point
High
because
Point, the decaffeinated coffee?
High Point, the college that beat Wisconsin.
Yeah, North Carolina, the pride of North Carolina.
And
now.
it turns out the reason he did it is because Chris Crawford, CC, went to High Point.
And
I did not know that.
High Point has made the tournament the past 3 years in a row, I want to say, and they've been very close. They've been knocking on the door.
New
and finally,
powerhouse from NC.
Yeah, and finally they broke through this year.
Did Duke win or lose?
They won.
They won. I told you when they could have been down by 100, they were going to win. That's how these things go. You get all excited, Oh my goodness, Duke might get. It's halftime. They're down by 11.
I was waiting for this year's.
What did I say? When you said that they're down by 11, what did I say?
You said there's no chance that they come back, or no chance that no chance that they don't lose.
Yes, exactly. That's how this is the excitement. You get all excited. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, and then like in the last. The last 4 minutes, it's like boom, 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 boom.
Who was the other upset then today?
TCU beat Ohio State. That was not a big upset, but still a 9 over an 8 seed.
All right, that's enough with the sports.
Yeah,
people hate it.
Oh my God, Eric, please stop talking about sports. Sometimes the girlies listen to your radio show, and I haven't heard Autumn in the past 30 minutes.
Oh, who cares?
Who is this person? I love her.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Paid plant.
You know what?
Paid
That's
plant.
right. That's just a bot. Autumn's buying bots. I know it.
It's me.
She changed her voice with AI.
She does voices.
Oh my God, Eric! What the F?
I want to hear Autumn.
Yeah, Autumn
my
is
baby.
so funny. Give
I'm
her
a girl. She's a
give her
girl.
health insurance.
We got the same parts. Oh, don't get
Mostly.
ridiculous.
Don't get.
Oh boy, things are gonna get louder and louder. I don't know how this is gonna go. Walmart. There we go. Walmart, according to Secret Atlanta. Walmart has doubled its Metro Atlanta drone delivery service today. Ultra-fast drone delivery to 120,000 plus Metro Atlanta households.
Yeah, they already
Hold
have.
on, here it comes.
Here comes my pills.
No,
My diabetes.
I didn't know if it could hold that whole tin of caramel popcorn, but it can.
It did. Look how strong it is. You got my condoms?
Wouldn't that be something? Like, it's like, hey, do you have... Okay, no, I don't. Hold on just one moment. Go to the phone. 25 minutes later. There we go.
Rubbers are here.
It drops one.
Huge all I need.
Drops one.
So now joining the fleet, you had 2 Walmarts in Stockbridge, 2 in Lithonia, 1 in Woodstock. Those were already on the list. Now you have one.
Can I get them in Roswell? No?
I'm not seeing Roswell. I'm seeing another one in Woodstock.
Good.
Conyers, Dallas, Hiram, McDonough, and Loganville.
Loganville,
Autumn.
Ooh, look at that.
They need one in Tucker because I
Yeah.
can't drive a half a mile.
You need to move back to Loganville so you can get your
Yeah.
own drone delivery.
Classy.
Yeah, there's your future.
You never have to interact with anybody ever again.
Finally, the fleshlight has arrived.
My plan B.
We got everything we need.
What are we going to do? We're not going to see the Girl Scouts in front of the store anymore. How are they going to?
Oh, you've given me
sucks.
one. You've given me one good. No, I don't have anything against Girl Scouts and none of the cookies and all that. That's fine. My problem is that every time it comes around Girl Scout cookie season, Mom and Dad, it's not the kids. They come into the office and they strong arm everybody. And so you'll be at the office and it's your friend and it's their kids. You're like, yeah, put me down for 4 boxes of,
How about the one that was here with the QPC code on it?
Yes, yeah, all of that.
Like no interaction. Just I don't even know who you are, but I'm going to buy the cookie.
QR code?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But the thing is, so then they hit you again. You're walking into a store. It's like, how do you explain to a 9-year-old, look, I've already spent like $50 on these things at work. So you could spend the money at work and still you look like a jerk because you're walking past a 9-year-old who's trying to, win some kind of. They win prizes if they.
They do. They get badges.
So, yeah.
Well, that's not a prize, but
Here you go. Thanks for making us a boatload of money.
Well, I mean, if you're in that, you want the badges. When I was, I don't know, around 9, so like 1973 in Memphis, my parents got involved in the Citizens Against Busing movement until they found out exactly what was behind that, and then we quickly got out. I don't know if you know, but there was a moment where we were the Citizens Against Busing, and they needed to raise money, and I was walking around door to door trying to sell peanut brittle. And there were prizes, and at the very top you got a really cool bike. And it's just like they got a lot of work out of me. I never had a chance to get that bike. I thought I really had a chance to get that bike. It's really
Was it a 70s bike with the banana seat and the sissy bar?
It was cool looking. I
Yeah.
remember it being cool looking. And there were a few other things, but I was like, I really wanted that bike. But you know me, I'm not a very good salesman.
You want to buy something?
I was a worse sales boy. And then I had no idea about the politics behind the thing I was selling for, right? Like I'm a kid. I don't know that adults are, having fist fights over busing in Memphis in 1973. I have no idea. Like, here, kid. We need money for the cause. Get out there and sell that peanut brittle.
We're trying to keep undesirables out of the school.
No,
Can you buy some peanut brittle?
It really, the reason my parents did this is because literally, and I mean the word the way it was meant in 1973, literally, I would leave my house and walk to my school and get there in 10 minutes. And they wanted to bus me like 30 minutes away. And that's when my parents got involved. And then they went to a couple of meetings and suddenly we weren't involved. And when I was older, I asked my mom about it. And let me just leave it at this. There was a disagreement about evolution.
Oh.
And they thought it applied in some cases and not other cases. I think that's the best way that I could put it.
Whoa.
And then, woohoo!
The pointy hat people.
We were out. We were out.
Did you get bussed?
Huh?
Did you end up getting bussed?
No, they just kept me out of school for a year.
Oh.
That's why I'm so dumb.
Did your parents buy the bike for you?
My parents
You ever
couldn't
get that
afford
bike?
They could not afford a bike.
Don't bury the lead on me here. I thought you
No,
had the
no,
bike.
no, I never got the bike, damn it. Alex Williams says 285 South is still jammed in DeKalb.
Yeah, a little better news, though, Eric. They're down to just blocking the right lane with this crash, 285 southbound. The inner loop at I-20, exit 46. Delays stretch back to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Little extra pressure into Midtown as people are taking 85 southbound to get down to I-20 as an alternate. And still got a crash on the west side, I-20 eastbound at I-285, exit 51, blocking at least one lane, slowing the ride back before the theme park at Riverside Parkway. Traffic brought to you by your Atlanta Braves. Baseball is back. The opening homestand for your Atlanta Braves is March 27th through April 1st. Grab your tickets at Braves.com/promos. Atlanta Braves Baseball, we are Braves Country. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com 24-hour traffic center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
It doesn't have to be like this.
The second crash we're dealing with this morning.
Don't have to put up
Use
with it.
Covington Highway as your alternate.
You don't have to sit in it.
Travel advisory in Sandy Springs.
And you don't have to look at your phone to get out of it.
It is Atlanta traffic, and getting you out of it is what we do
Consider
best.
using Buford Highway or Satellite Boulevard.
Updated traffic as often as you need.
Traffic is at a crawl.
From local traffic reporters you trust 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB.
How Atlanta gets there.
Dave Baker here with big news. Coolray is celebrating 60 years of bringing home comfort to Atlanta, and they're making March unforgettable. Here's the deal. Coolray will upgrade your home comfort with a new Carrier cooling system for as low as $60 a month. Look, if your AC struggled last summer or you're worried about rising repair costs, now is the time to replace it before the Georgia heat arrives. And for 60 years, Atlanta homeowners have trusted Coolray to keep their homes comfortable. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
It's time to keep the party going. All
Parrot Heads unite once again with Jimmy Buffett's Coral Reefer Band.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Live in Atlanta, Saturday, July 18th, Synovus Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. Let's keep the party going with the Coral Reefer Band. One night only, Saturday, July 18th, Synovus Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter for D. Geller and Son. The spring bridal event is coming March 20th through the 22nd, and they're bringing you the biggest diamond engagement and wedding event of the year. Now remember, it's only one weekend only, March 20th through the 22nd in the Kennesaw and Sandy Springs location. Now, what I suggest you do, go to dgeller.com, make an appointment because you can get incredible savings. You can save up to $3,000 or 36 months, 0% APR financing, and more savings to come if you make an appointment at dgeller.com, ladies and gentlemen. It's the only place you'll have this many choices and get this much value with savings that nobody else can offer. The D. Geller Spring Bridal event is coming March 20th through the 22nd. Go to dgeller.com. The D. Geller and Son Spring Bridal event, March 20th and 22nd in Kennesaw and Sandy Springs.
Why choose between getting things done and doing things with the ones you love? With Kroger same-day pickup and delivery, it's easy to shop the same great prices and quality you'd find in store. We'll bring your groceries right to you, so you can spend time on what matters most. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save $20 on your first Kroger pickup or delivery order of $75 or more. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Mike Rowe here with another fun fact. If your concrete is cracked or uneven, you can actually lift it back up. Whether it's a sinking driveway, a patio, or a sidewalk, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to lift your concrete slabs. Schedule a free inspection with AquaGuard, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details. Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free. Tax free edition only. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple form 1040 returns only. Now this is tax.
Love that jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. No schedules except for Earned Income Tax Credit, Child Tax Credit, Student Loan Interest, and Schedule 1A.
Is there anybody who understands this?
Understands what?
Why do so many TikTokers and YouTube shorters, why are they always in their car? What is that? What is that? Why are they sitting in their car?
Casual style.
But there so many people who do it that it seems like maybe somebody's doing it new. So, I guess you got to do it from your car. Like, are the acoustics good? Are people leaving you alone? You don't have to worry about the kids running in the middle. Is that the kind of idea?
Probably. I know the food ones that I see a lot on TikTok. You see people that take the food out of the restaurant because they don't want to disturb everybody doing it.
Right, and they eat them in the car,
And they eat in
right?
the car.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
that's what I noticed.
Okay, that makes sense to me. But these are just people who are just whatever. Okay, so today we're talking about blah, 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 and they're in their car. I just, also, here's another thing. I don't do these.
Yelling at us.
I'm asking questions because I'm a curious
You're
person.
yelling questions.
I'm yelling questions because I'm a very loud, curious person.
Okay, when you get
You're
curious,
loud,
you get real loud.
I'm loud curious.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what some people have said. So isn't there a way when you're doing these videos that you don't, that it isn't turned mirror and whatever shirt you're wearing, the words aren't backward? Most of the people that I see, and it's usually these takedown videos. I'm not
You
actually
can
on
do
tech.
it. They just don't care.
They just don't care that
No.
everything's backward. The stuff on the wall behind them is backward. The stuff in the car behind them is backward. Their T-shirts always says something that's backward. Why isn't? I would imagine you can just hit one setting and it'll reverse mirror and you won't look like a lunatic.
I'm not sure, actually.
I look better on this side. Sorry, Adam.
There's a big thing
because they're in their driver's seat and they all look like they're in the passenger seat because it's mirrored.
There's a big thing now, especially with the younger set, on not using the front.
It's funny to hear you say.
I know, right?
The younger set.
Especially with these young
with these Utes. With these Utes out there, they don't like to use, and Autumn, I'm sure you've seen this too, where they don't use the front camera anymore. I'm sorry, I guess the selfie camera.
Right.
They turn the phone around to show like the better camera.
Well,
on
it's a
iPhone.
better camera.
And I think that's why it's mirroring incorrectly.
But there's got to be
well, you could flip it with a software.
Yeah.
But they're generally recording it right into the app, so they can't do it.
But why wouldn't the app have it? It just seems like a very easy fix.
I don't think it matters. Why does it bother you?
Because if you're because words backward on somebody's chest while they're trying to tell me, how to open up my DNA, it distracts me. I want, this one lady, it said you do you, but it was backward. It was just whoa.
So it said, do you do?
No, because it was every letter was backward. Every letter was mirrored.
You couldn't read.
Yes, it was like that.
You couldn't read juicy backwards.
You said.
Again, I'm not on TikTok. I'm not watching TikTok. I just watch the takedown videos, and I noticed that the people are making fun of the TikTok people. And it just seems to me like this is a very easy. I guess that's what bothers me. It's not a difficult fix. You just have to care. You just have to care to do it right. What's wrong with doing it right, especially if doing it right is pushing one button, taking 5 minutes to figure out, hey, I look like a moron. Maybe I don't want to look like a moron before I say moronic things on TikTok. I saw there's one, and the lady's like in a minivan. And she's like in the middle seat in the back, the row in the.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I don't understand. Why does somebody started doing it in a car and it caught on?
Google says it's good diffused natural lighting.
Okay, that makes sense. Do you think that's what these people are thinking about when they?
No, I think it's what you guys said before. It's privacy and.
Yeah,
no, I've seen someone else do it. That's why I do it.
That's what I think. Monkey see, monkey do.
I've seen them.
Yeah, I think that you seen them.
Monkey pee all over you.
What?
Hey, be careful.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't care anymore.
Oh, cool.
But still, let's not do it too often.
Let me say it again.
Let's not do it too often. All right, that'd be,
I was going to say, tonight, are you going to be able to sleep? BTS album drops at midnight.
Ooh, I'm up.
Yeah. Let me think about it. Yeah, I'll be able to sleep. No problem. All right, that music telling us two things. That music, or whatever I just said, that music is telling us two things. Shut the hell up, get the hell out. You know us, we do what we're told. Shelley Winter is up next with a great radio show for you. We will return tomorrow at 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us, but until then, continue on your journey. Don't piss off the genie.
656, trustdale.com, 24-hour traffic center. Crash cleanup still in the right lane into cab, but delays starting to get better a little bit behind it. 285 southbound, the interloop at I-20, exit 46. Slow on the West Freeway where we've had a crash, 20 eastbound at 285. That's why you're jammed in from Riverside Parkway. And a stalled big rig in Cobb County, now on the left shoulder, 75 and northbound before I-575. Traffic brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com.